Hello, hello, and hello. I am the S.O.C.K, aka the Australian, and we're gonna be playing some Shadowdark for the 11th session of Beast of Burden. I'm actually, I don't know, it feels weird just because, like, before I get into the recap, it feels weird just because we've been doing this for a little while, so it feels weird that this is, like, like the last, or like the potential last finale for it, most likely will be. But anyways, last session opened up with Cowan and Mullia returning from their scouting mission, only to learn the tragic news of Findal's death. The party arrived back to camp to find the caravan heavily damaged by a plant monster attack. It was a retaliation for the Tooth Fairy and all that. Brother Edrin was mortally wounded after throwing himself in harm's way to save young Wilbur, and in his emotional final moments, the players all talked to him and they vowed to save and protect Fort Fairhollow. And Edrin later passed away holding his wife's holy symbol, with his eyes locked onto their destination. The caravan finally reached the Temple of Madeira, where they were greeted by an intense, fiery Eladrin knight named Seraph and an elderly priest named Kingsley Thorne. And Kingsley revealed that the group is trapped in a corrupted pocket dimension of the Feywild known as the Shatter. To escape and secure military aid against the Frost Dragon threatening their home, Kingsley advised them that they to use these magical effigies to parlay with two warring factions in the region. Trying to make sure I remember everything. First, they met an undead werewolf necromancer known as the Hound King, and he offered the strength of his undead army, but demanded a continuous tithe of their dead, meaning all fallen allies, friends, citizens would be reanimated as his puppets in his grand conquest to eventually take down Mornak. Next, they parlayed with the grotesque three-headed hag known as Granny Moggy, aka the Three Mother, and she offered her protection for a seemingly smaller price, seemingly, quote unquote, one humanoid female child every 7 years. However, she intends to elevate the children by mutating them into her feline matron warriors. Disgusted by both options, the party decided they can't unilaterally make the monstrous choice just for themselves. They put it to a democratic vote among the caravan citizens and guards. And driven by fear and desperation, the caravan voted to take the hag's deal. And that is where we pick up. So, um, give me 1 second. So yeah, we pick up. I think this would be the moment where Cowan, if I'm not mistaken, I think you like stormed off to like stomp towards the library and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
basically.
I think on the way you see there are some like cartomancers are like one of the types of like worshipers for uh Madeiran worshipers and everything. I won't go into a whole spiel with that, but they like heavily believe in the whole thing about map keeping and that sort of stuff, as they see like maps as like a little physical manifestation of like the laws written on Madeira skin and stuff. Uh, you see one of the cartomancers is currently in a wrestling match with your forest guard Drake, who is like biting like some like scrolls and stuff like that he has in his hand and everything. And when he like shoos him away, your Forest Guard Drake instantly goes over to. It looks like your Guard Drake has like the zoomies and stuff like that, essentially like in dog terms. Because I don't know if you remember what I was saying, that they're like essentially like border collies and stuff because
Hmm.
they're very intelligent. So
Yeah.
it looks like he's getting antsy because he hasn't really had anything to do.
Um, hmm, let me see. Gildan, come here, come here.
He huffs and drops the scroll from his mouth and wanders over to you.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I know, I know. We won't be here for much longer, and perhaps we'll have some fun for you. Some creatures to sink your teeth into. Just hang on a little bit longer, okay? All right. Hey, see if you can find Wilbur, okay? I want you to stick with him for a little bit. I'll come fetch you soon.
His ears kind of perk up a little bit. He does like a mock biting motion with his teeth, and knowing his body language, you get the vibe that he's asking, "Can I eat him?"
No, no, you cannot eat Wilbur, but you can nip him a little bit. Toughen that kid up.
He huffs and appears to take your command, and he'll wander over to go find young Wilbur.
And bite him.
As he's going, nip only.
I think he huffs some like some roots like come out of his nose and everything. He can't obviously breathe fire since he's a forest guard Drake, but there's like some I think some like, it's like a lawnmower when it shoots out like the diced up leaves. Like it shoots out it's like a
I like
green
it.
puff from his nose.
Hey. Before I continue further towards the library, uh, we never really established last time. What is my wand like? What's going on with it right now? Being in the temple, and I don't if you can tell me like how it was reacting when we were with the hag and the necromancer.
Yeah, so your wand would have been going like absolutely ape shit as that's like you kind of like piecing together all the memories and flashbacks you've gotten from it and everything that this wand or the angel that is whose essence is kind of like within your wand and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Obviously, his children were eaten by the Midnight Matron, and being that the Midnight Matron was dead, he took out his anger, essentially, attacking the four daughters that they had. I'll actually probably just say, since I should have like said this when you were meeting with Granny Moggy, but I kind of I was trying to like make sure we got everything done. You would have gotten like another flash, probably like afterwards of essentially kind of like documenting the battle and that sort of stuff. Like he was battling the four daughters of the Midnight Matron, and he was essentially like stunned by a strike from one of the matron warriors, like those like feline elven looking women and stuff.
Yeah.
He was stunned by a strike to his back, and then in his like time of being stunned and everything, that matron warrior what essentially like led to his dismemberment and everything was the matron warrior like walking up to the like mortally wounded four daughters and offering her own flesh, and they ate her and basically like regained their vitality. And it would just been like a very disturbing sort of like collage in a sense that you got of like him literally being ripped apart by the hags and stuff as he had like fought through the four daughters. At the time they were known as the Foremother and stuff, obviously, but
Sure.
he had fought through their city to get to them specifically. So he was wounded by the time he fought them and everything.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. During this fight, um, do I pick up on, does he have any like abilities or weaponry that seems to be more effective against the hags?
I was just about to bring that up. So Brother Anton and Cowan, you two were the ones that went off to the library. So I'm just addressing this first before some other stuff.
Yeah,
Um, so for you, Cowan, looking more into you would probably end up at the section of like the history of like angels, that sort of thing that they have, and
sure.
you would get to finding out your angel's name, known as Castiel, Defender of Mortals.
Oh,
I'll copy
okay.
and paste it. It's not really necessary, but I'm
Castiel? I
Castiel,
remember
yeah.
that name from somewhere, huh?
I probably heard it from somewhere and I thought it was cool, but yeah.
Supernatural, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like you get the information that it kind of explains how your angel or how Castiel got involved with the Silver Dryad and stuff like that. That Castiel was particularly known and kind of like looked down upon by other like celestials, like certain amounts of them, is like because Castiel was very attached to the material plane and stuff. Like he would frequently uh
Yep.
Shadowdark has different names for them, but he was a planetar essentially. They're like the rank below, like the Solars and
Mm.
stuff. And Solars are like the basically the
Archangels.
Yeah, they're the archangels and stuff. So he was like one rank below that, but he particularly was like invested in going down to the material plane a lot and everything, and appreciating its beauty and its people and stuff. But I will send this to you, my friend. Hold up.
I think I asked this last time, but were we able to procure any scrolls of like healing spells from the
Yeah, I'll say you can
temple?
roll me a 1d4 because they did just get attacked. So let's see how many scrolls you get for
Oh no, just one.
Give me one. I'll send that in a second. I'm just sending this to Caleb real quick. All right. So upon you communing with your I'm about to get to you, Brother Anton, in a second, for like what the specific one, because it's not just regular cure wounds that you just rolled for. All right. So yeah, Calvin, upon you like learning more about your the history and rituals tied to Castiel, you would kind of get like a it would be like a time lapse sort of thing. Your angels like kind of like you see like a disembodied like figure made of golden light within this like sort of like dreamscape mindscape sort of thing, and they would reach out a hand, and you kind of get like a series of memories of basically this thing is communicating to you in the only way that it can, of like appreciation for how much you guys have like you put his corrupted daughter to rest, that sort of thing. And you guys have been very kind of like attentive with like going after like the lore and like role play for stuff. So you get the flame strike spell. Is this too loud, by the way, the music?
Nope, it's good.
Okay.
Should be fine.
All right, yeah, but yeah, you get the flame strike spell, and specifically the spell you will have advantage to cast it while your wings are active.
I get this spell?
Yes.
Really? Okay. And this is through the wand, I'm assuming?
Yeah, this is through the wand.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. Thank you.
It was worth it for you guys to go like be as into the exploration side of this adventure, because there's could have been a couple different ways this adventure went. But yeah, for you, Brother Anton, let me see here. So I have stuff like all over the place. Bear with me for 1 second. Okay, yeah, I found it. So yeah, this is a scroll of mass cure. So do you want me to send like the description for it and stuff?
It's a legit spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could probably find it in here. I'm looking at the spells right
It's
now.
tier 3 spell.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a scroll of mass cure. As like you're going through and everything. Seraph kind of like goes deep into like the archives and all that sort of stuff, as they had used a lot of their stuff to defend against the forces of the Hound King that had raided their graveyard, or technically the renegade forces. But yeah, so that's one thing you get. On that note, though, Brother Anton, while Cowan is going through a whole bunch of the celestial sort of history and everything, you pick up on a ritual. 1 second. So you guys do find, this is for you, both Cowan and Brother Anton, what you find in terms of like looking for the aid of like celestials and everything. There's not anything, with the exception of like there's obviously spells to summon celestials, but those are like very high level pre-spells and everything. Rituals like that are like very like high level. You would have to be like probably like level 9, level 10, that sort of thing, to get like immediate like a high-ranking angel, that sort of thing. However, there is a ritual known as the Ritual of Atlas, the Warden of the Sky. So essentially, it would be like you and all the party members have to sacrifice something of extreme value, and that is obviously like up to you. But this is supposed to be a lot of like, how do you pronounce it? Ascetics. A lot of ascetics that worship the celestials and everything will frequently do stuff like kings who have done this ritual in order to like protect someone very dear to them have like cast away their like all of their titles and everything, and like, you know, cast away their like their land and that sort of stuff. Like, it has to be something extremely significant to your character specifically. But in exchange, that will be like a benefit that will allow you to hold up. That will be a benefit to allow you guys to gain some luck tokens and stuff like that. I was trying to figure out a poetic way to say it.
Okay.
To have a divine blessing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you something real quick, Brother Anton, after that. But I want to just go through or like go down the line. In order to gain like celestial favor for the coming trials that will be ahead of you for this upcoming battle, should you like choose to ally with one of the lords offering aid and everything. You guys can decide which order you want to go in and stuff, but yeah, what would your character be like willing to sacrifice for you know, the aid of the heavens and everything?
You're asking me first what he would sacrifice?
I was kind of speaking out of order. It can be whoever wants to go first. I will after that. I'll send you something specifically, Brother Anton, for what you get, because your penance that you had been doing had some results and rewards and stuff.
It's quite difficult for Flinderkin.
I think my character would definitely. Well, it would. Normally, I would say it would be his spear, his original spear, but he already lost that. So, I think a good replacement would be he could literally sacrifice his body and lose permanent points of constitution. However many, that would be determined by you, I would say. But he could go the way of the flagellant and like literally carve pieces of himself and lose constitution.
I would say roll me a 1d4 plus 1.
Oh god. Now I'm gonna roll a 4, watch. Yeah, I don't know.
5 constitution damage, let's go.
That would take me down to 11 constitution.
All right. Well, yeah, Brother Anton, like you give up your flesh, like it's just extreme like flagellation, that sort of thing. They send you guys to a like this like sort of ritual chamber, sort of like in the lower depths of this temple. And yeah, just the sound of I don't know how you, Brother Anton, would do, probably like with like I don't know what they would call it. It's like the flail or like the whips that they use for self-flagellation.
But I'd say that he carves off a piece of himself, like he like lops off a pinky or something, or his ring finger, and then he like seals it in wax. Maybe. Now I have no constitution bonus, so let's hope that we don't get hit with any sort of crazy poison that'll instant kill me.
You're a crazy dude.
Who else would be going next for what your character would sacrifice?
I think for Mullia, she has a background as a noble. She's Raskadai. She's been training since she was a child with the with the Raskadai people and imbibing of the demon's blood. That whole backstory, that whole background has carved her path here. But since she's arrived at this place, being with this new crew, being with these new people, she's wondering if she would kind of let that fade away. So she's willing to give up her memories. And that might entail also chipping away a little bit at her wisdom, I would think, or her knowledge, her past. Yeah. Because to keep her memories of Raskadai would mean she'd have to keep going back to the temple once a year to pay homage to them,
Right.
So for her, I think she's trying to cut off ties of her nobility, the Raskadai. She feels that this path that she's taking now is more honorable.
Okay. I would say that's probably a 1d4 plus 1 as well for basically if you're giving up something like I think that would be like an equivalent sort of thing to represent like you getting like you locking away like parts of your mind permanently essentially.
Yes, yeah. Like forgetting.
Holy crap.
I don't know why you guys are rolling high for that now.
That brings me down to a 6 wisdom.
Well,
so minus what for 6? Minus 2? Minus 3? Okay, yeah.
You
Would it be
feel
wisdom or intelligence?
I
don't know
Sorry?
what memories would go off of.
I feel like it would be wisdom because that like a lot of the
guess,
way a lot of the way you make decisions about the world and like perceive things is based upon your memories and stuff and like what knowledge you have and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd argue it's intelligence, but you guys, you do you. Yeah, because wisdom is just reasoning, and intelligence is like stuff you know.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, I guess it
Wisdom
would make
is
more sense for
knowledge,
intelligence.
too.
Yeah, it would
It's
be
different type of
intelligence as
knowledge.
knowledge. Yeah,
Intelligence is knowledge based, and wisdom would be like perception and like, yeah, how logical you are.
that would be
I guess.
intelligence damage instead. Then Mullia.
Okay.
It makes sense now. I think about it.
Hopefully it doesn't bring you to a 0.
But yeah, you feel like a golden light.
Yes. Still both at us. Yeah. Either ways, I was 10 on both of them, so now I'm 6 on one of them. But that's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I
golden
have
light
a,
sears your mind.
I have like a bandage around my hand with like a golden thimble over where my pinky nub is.
All right, that makes 5 gold pieces, please. Calvin, what would you sacrifice?
Colin, he would be probably sitting at a table just thinking and just kind of absentmindedly reach up, adjust his hat, and feel the white feather that's tucked in it. And he would pull that out and hold it for a second and think back on his time at his is it called a college or
It's a bard order, so I wouldn't necessarily. You could say it was a college or like an academy, that sort of thing.
his time of learning, yeah, essentially his time of apprenticeship, and he would think about how much it meant to him to get this in spite of his professor hating him and the adversity that he had to go up against, the status that this entails, the rank that it gives, and he would offer this up. And all of its
Music's a bit loud.
Okay.
his credentials, essentially.
His credentials?
The proof of his abilities, essentially.
So basically, like your entire like history and like membership of like the Order of the White Feather.
Yeah, he's like this is his badge of honor, and he's giving it up or even just a badge, honestly. Turning in his badge.
It's like your status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Trying to think. I'll probably figure out something. I'll send something to you afterwards because I do want it to be like an actual obviously that's a very like a role play, it's like a sacrifice sort of thing. But I'm trying to think. I want to add some sort of like
Mechanical.
creative
yeah.
mechanical sort of thing. But that would the nature of that specifically would be something I would have to send you after the session.
No worries.
Since these will be consistent characters if you ever choose to play these again at any point, depending on what happens, obviously. But last but not least,
Supposed to die.
Flindrikin.
Characters again. We're supposed to die.
Flindrikin, yeah. Well, here comes the thing, right? Flindrikin kind of doesn't want to, but he kind of feels like he has to now. So, well, I guess his most prized possession would be his eyesight. He's a scout, right? By background and by trade. So he will rip out one of his eyes and give himself a what's it called? Like a persistent wound.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or is it lingering wounds, whatever it's called.
I know what you're talking about. I think I have enduring wounds.
Enduring wounds, that's what it's called, yeah.
I think there is one for...
There's one for losing an eye, yeah. You get disadvantage on perception checks.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, blinded. You lose an eye. Disadvantage on... Okay. Yeah, you rip out one of your eyes and everything, and upon all of you guys giving like your sacrifices and stuff, this blinding glowing golden light, all of the ceilings are decorated with like star charts throughout most of this temple and everything, but you guys see the stars start to align in these like wing-like shapes before they literally these like motes of starlight appear to glow and coalesce in front of you. I think there's like a little bit of like time that goes by that kind of like evades your memory of what happened specifically after that. But the mechanical bonus for this is that for the boss battle we're about to get to, or for the boss battle you're going to be doing today, you will have, each of you will have 3 luck tokens to work with. We're not doing pulp mode, but this is as close to pulp mode as like we're getting, that sort of thing. As this is like the literal manifestation of you guys going as hard in the paint as you guys did with like roleplay and exploration, like I was saying.
So we all have 3 luck tokens?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds...
And I'm about to
reasonable.
send this to you, Anton.
What did come of Flynrikin checking for information?
I'm about to say that in a second.
Oh, alright, cool. Just making sure you didn't forget, because you said you were going to send it to me.
Indeed. First, I will send this to you, Brother Anton. After you guys kind of come to, standing in the middle of like a hallway at like outside the door to the chamber where you guys were just in, Brother Anton, you look down at your hand, the hand that you cut off your pinky for and everything, or was it your ring finger? I can't remember which one you said.
We'll say his ring finger, because that seems more symbolic.
Yeah. The hand that you cut off the ring finger for has a brand that is the symbol of the Four Lords, this like golden sort of brand, almost like a tattoo on your palm. So yeah, the next 4 times you or a creature you can see go to 0 HP, you or that creature regains 1 HP. This is like 4 uses. It doesn't like recharge and like that. When you or their chosen creature rise from 0 HP, you have advantage on rolls until the end of your next turn. So it's like a bolstering sort of thing. It's like a last vigil sort of deal.
Is within near of me?
Creature you can see.
Okay. Can you send that so I can copy paste it?
Yeah, I just DM'd it to you. And for the homie Flindrican, let me see here. It's taking a second for it to load.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Gotta add it to my character sheet that I'm blind in one eye now.
PC. So you learn of a ritual, Flindrican. I'm about to send this. Hold up, where is your...
Another ritual.
I mean, you guys were kind of going around, looking around for stuff.
Well,
Last
time to lose
session.
another eye. Go full blind.
This one is more of a kind of like in combat ritual you can do.
Alright, cool.
I still have temp HP from the Feywild. Do I still have that?
No, not now, no.
Okay.
So yeah, also before we get to the boss
Holy
battle,
shit.
you guys remembered to level up your character, right?
Level 6?
Level 6.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, you just changed it. I saw that.
No, I had my fucking notes.
I'll take it.
I've got a whopping 23 hit points.
What can I do with that? Oh, yeah, it's probably written in the main rule book.
So
What
yeah,
I can
this
do
is
with that.
23
Hold
hit
on.
points.
It's a ritual upon you looking into. There's not any dark knowledge. However, there's plenty of stuff about how to smite sort of like dark entities and everything. So I was gonna let you guys kind of like bypass, or ordinarily because the Hound King and Granny Moggy are like epic level, or like epic enemies and stuff. Or, not like Tarask level or Archfey level, but they're high level. They have like that thing where they're immune to damage from things that aren't magical. But I was gonna let you guys bypass that from like you looking into things so much since you were looking for an option C and stuff. But you find ways to equip yourself. So it's this thing called the Know Thy Name. It's a I have a little bit of a typo there, but yeah, it's a ritual called Know Thy Name, where essentially you can choose one target within range, and you have to accumulate wisdom, 3 successful wisdom checks to learn the target's true name. And if I'm not mistaken, knowing a target's true name, you have advantage on attack rolls against them.
And spellcasting checks.
Well, no, it should be DC 13. Sorry, change it to DC 13.
Alright.
I'm all over the place trying to make sure I have everything together. But yeah, now that we've gotten through that and everything, you guys would kind of see everybody's in the caravan is like suited up for what decision. Like, it does kind of come down to you guys have kind of become the captains, so to speak, and everything. The caravan gave their vote for Granny Moggy being their choice, but which one would you guys choose for the forces offering aid?
Believe we are siding with the hag.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sadly so.
Father Anton, I'm going to hold you to your promise.
So long as I still draw breath, I'm good for it.
Cohen nods.
Okay.
Let's go kill a necromancer, I suppose.
I think before you guys go to kill the necromancer, like we get this kind of like shot of everybody like suited up, that sort of thing, stepping out of the temple. And as you guys like kind of like walk past the you guys kind of fill in the screen for the camera, and it goes black, and we get like a scene that would have happened as you guys were walking into Granny Moggy's city, which is the city of the matrons is known as the Cradle. But you make your way, or you would have been making your way out, and Mullia. One second. So I did want to do something for Mullia upon you. I think this would have been when you guys were leaving, that sort of thing. Like there's like mill slaves that, like you said, like matrons are like leading past the street and stuff. And we get this kind of shot of Ella, who you would, you obviously knew before when she was a human in the Roskadai. She would have pulled you to the side, and you see that she is to explain what like a lami is. I don't know if I explained last session. It's a creature that is where the top half is the top half of a beautiful woman, and you can see it still has a lot of her like original features and that sort of stuff, but the bottom half is a lion, and she has on this like sort of like silver plated armor, that sort of thing, with these like engravings etched into it and stuff. But she has this hostile look on her face, and she's like looking at you, Mullia, and she would have been like I said, have like a little bit of a hostile look on her face as she has her hand resting near her, like the hilt of her sword, and she just says in this like low, sort of like rumbly voice, where she's like, "Who are you? What sort of spell have you cast on me?"
I look at her confused, and I'm like, "Who have you become? I know you not anymore."
My name is Kuvira, first captain of the 2nd Regiment. I'm confused because upon seeing you, there was a strange twitch. Flashes of things that I've never seen.
A past life, perhaps. Another lifetime. Kavira, you are different now. Your soul has connected to something else, something evil. I cannot help you at this point. Tell us, what brought you here? What made you join with the hags?
I was told before my ascension, I was a human woman.
I knew that woman.
Did she have a name?
Names are best forgotten when they are no longer. She used to be known as Ella. And she gives a wry smile looking down, like remembering, remembering the Ella that was.
Yeah, she's looking at you like as if like she clearly doesn't like remember you, but there's like these like it's like when you can swear you recognize somebody, that sort of thing. Like she has that look on her face, and she's like mm-hmm. Were you about to say something?
Oh, not me.
Oh, sorry, Dark.
I thought somebody said something. No, Ella, now known as Kuvira, kind of like run her hand through like her like sort of like golden locks that she has and everything. and would she's just like ever since my ascension, I was told that I was different. Apparently my ascension was different than the others because of when the three mother consumed me and reformed me into something better. Something stuck along the way. For my entire life, it feels as if I've been watching. I see these flashes in my head of me watching someone walk away. You match her shape.
Those flashes. Those flashes remind you of a time past, but the memory is different. The true memory is different because it wasn't me who walked away. It was you who walked away.
But I don't have to walk away now. You could ascend too. The Three Mother is accepting of all of our kind. Your ascension would be difficult, but it's not impossible for mortal adult women to.
Alas, it is a path I cannot take. But tell me now, why did you take this path? Why did you choose this? What binds you to them?
She kind of like shows off like her like form as like a lamia and everything. Like she's like the other flashes I have, I remember constantly seeking freedom. There is no greater freedom than this. Gaze upon my form. You must understand that a woman unbroken is a woman unmade. This wasn't I know not how I ended up within the clutches of the Three Mother, but it was no tragedy.
Poor Ella, you have broken your shackles only to find yourself within a cage. Perhaps one day you will see it for what it is. But for now, what can you tell me about the Three Mother? What binds you to them? What are they about? Tell me more, please.
In a momento, because I'm trying to find something. I don't need to find it. It's fine. Ella would basically explain that, giving you like a quick rundown before we get to like the boss fight and everything. Long story short, she would say like that you get the vibe that this entire society within the cradle, all of the matrons are the daughters of the Three Mother, and they worship her as a divine entity. And their whole deal is basically like suffering makes you divine. And like their main creed is a woman unbroken is a woman unmade, and to suffer is tumult, and tumult is to become divine. Like in their view, savagery and beauty in equal measure are the true way of life, that sort of thing. That's like the pitch, like she's like trying to give you that sort of thing. And they're like a lot of like their main goal is to basically serve the Three Mother. And I'm kind of like very much like obviously paraphrasing that sort of thing,
right.
But through all of the trials that they experience fighting off the demons that constantly come into the Shatter, the corrupted Fae, the Hound King's forces, it's through this suffering that eventually they seek to become a saint. And to become a saint is to become worthy of being devoured once more by Granny Moggy, to be reborn as something special. Ella specifically, now known as Kuvira, obviously, was when she was eaten and then reborn as a matron infant. There are specific members of the matrons that are known as the Chosen, And those of the chosen bloodline are because Granny Moggy's sort of like abyssal sort of thing you would guess, being familiar with demons. Because of her abyssal sort of like nature, her conversion process as a hag isn't always perfect. So most of them are usually born as matron warriors, but on a rare occasion, there are those that are born known as the chosen, and those at the chosen when they turn 13 either turn into a hag or some sort of beast like a lamia or like the penanglins that you see like floating around, that sort of thing.
Mm. And for Mullia, she's just, she's sad because she sees this person she used to care about so deeply now in a space that where she feels that she cannot reach her anymore. But she's trying to get as much information as she can about the hags from her by just talking to her and trying to find out more about them. They seem mysterious, to be able to maybe use against them, like what are their weaknesses and all that. She cannot ask that outright, right? But she can certainly try to. She's certainly trying to figure out, right? Listen carefully to see if there's through the cracks to see if there's anything she can glean from that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, but I mean that would be basically along the lines of what they were like saying. I don't want to spend like 40 minutes and that sort of thing because you guys will be you guys will interact with the matrons for sure in the future at some point, or again at some point. But yeah, it's like it's the conversation eventually wraps up because it starts like circling around as you see like they're all like very much like zealots and stuff like that in their faith and everything. So she's like genuinely trying to like convert you and stuff and get you to see her worldview. And she seems like, despite the like predatory sort of like demeanor about her and everything, she very clearly is like some measure of like happiness talking to you and for a reason she can't explain.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Mullia is saddened by it. She takes Kadira's hand in hers, squeezes it, and she says, however so things may be, I wish you well. And she drops the hand and walks away.
She watches you walk away, and you can see that she looked like as she reacted almost as if you were like attacking her when you like held her hand. She let you hold her hand and stuff, but it looks like that's like not something that somebody's ever done to her before. So she like is basically just looking at the hand that you held as you walk away, and
Mullia whispers to herself, "This time your memory will be correct, that I am the one who is walking away."
And we fast forward to you guys march out of the Temple of Ve Astronar. Flindrican, real quick before we go into it, this would be like a brief sort of thing, but Heidi would approach you. She's going to be joining you guys obviously for this, like as a part of like the strike force that will be like sent in to assassinate the Hound King. But Heidi walks up to you, Flindrican, and is like, Flindrican, I just wanted to say that, thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
No, there is. It's just ever since I was born, people always told me that I was like. People used to call me demon spawn and all of that. I've had this sort of thing. She doesn't wear her helmet anymore, obviously. She kind of like motions to her leprosy infected skin, and is like, people used to call her like a spawn of like the Dark Trio and that sort of thing, and like she had genuinely like you were like the first person that has like seen her her form as the way it is, and is like didn't immediately like recoil and stuff. And she kind of like starts like stammering and not really knowing what to say, but she just gives you a hug and it's just like basically something along the lines of like, "Don't die on me."
I don't plan to die. And you shouldn't either. The only person I know that plans to die, and he gestures to Baranton,
Yeah.
is this fool over here. But I'm sure I can persuade him not to.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm not sure how much is left in Fort Fairhollow, but I know a good couple places that have some good places to eat. So maybe once we get back, I could like show you around the fort or something like that at some point.
Sure, I'll hold you to it. We've made promises. The possibility to not give up rises.
Aw, Flenderkin's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, right, what the fuck?
I mean, it didn't necessarily seem like she just actually is genuinely like on like a it's deeper than just like a surface level sort of like, oh, like I have a crush on this person. It's that she like genuinely like is like extremely thankful for you like making her not like be ashamed of just existing and stuff.
It's too late, Jonathan. The shippers are already making art.
Yeah.
They're already going on fucking Pinterest and stuff like that or whatever.
Rule 34.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless anybody has any sort of thing they would be or any like potential last interactions they want to have and stuff, I'm about to move y'all.
Last interaction.
I think I am stoically keeping to myself and praying. Brother Anton, for possibly the last time, has geared up. He's wearing his black dragon scale armor. He has his shield. He's suited up. He's ready for one last ride.
Anton.
Yes.
Go speak to Wilbur.
Did we? I'm assuming we did everything with the hag then. Like we were.
I just realized that I didn't summarize that. Like you guys go back to the cradle and like you kind of like it would be like some sort of like weird hag thing. Like she would have you like you have to like scratch the top of your palm like 3 times, that sort of thing, at the same time that she does, and there's like this magical like sort of like wave that washes over you guys, and the contract is, or not contract, but the deal is sealed and stuff.
The wish has been granted.
Yeah, but the time of you guys suiting up and getting ready to head out, that would have been after that. So
yeah, I guess I'll have a moment with Wilbur.
Yeah.
The boy sees you as his father. Do not deprive him of a last goodbye.
Aye. I'll do that. And I find Wilbur.
Wilbur is waiting like near the gate and stuff. You can see he's very anxiously like kind of like just twisting his foot on the ground.
I approach him with my shield slung around my back. My spear is being used as a walking stick. And I just wait until he notices me. I stand and I just watch him for a moment. And I ponder about the future of this boy's life, as he has like seen a lot and he's really young.
He looks a bit not ashamed, but you can tell he is he's not going to try to come with you, obviously, but he's very upset that he can't help and stuff. He looks up at you and is like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to you for a second, Brother Anton, if that's okay."
Of course. I wanted to talk to you as well. And he just kind of leans up against something, and he awaits Wilbur to speak to him.
He kind of musters up some courage and is like, "You told me that you were going to teach me how to use the spear and stuff." As he probably would have had that with him and everything, the spear that you gave him. He's like, "There's a tip on the spear now, but I still don't know how to use it yet. So you have to come back and teach me how to use it, okay?" He's like stifling back tears.
He gets down on one knee and he puts his hand on his shoulder, and he says, "Of course, I'll teach you all that I know once I get back. But there's something that you should know, young man. You're no longer a boy. You are a man." And he takes off, I'll say he takes off like a charm that he has, and he had this stuff on his old spear. It's like a warrior is supposed to kind of like personalize his weapon, and he takes it and he ties it around Wilbur's spear, and he says, "Never lose this weapon. This weapon is your first, and it is the most important thing for a soldier to keep his first weapon in tip-top shape. Practice this one thing." And I like find a tree nearby, and I show him how to do like a classic like militiaman spear thrust into the tree. And then as I pull my spear out and I leave like a divot in the tree, and I say, "When you can hit that point in the tree consistently over and over again without missing, then you'll know. Then you'll know you're ready. Practice this until I get back. And if I don't get back, do all you can to protect your siblings. Even if they're not blood relation to you, they are your siblings. And keep this as well." And I hand him the jar of like sparkling soil that I got.
Yeah,
I guess
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say I tell him like, whenever you own your own abode one day, you can set this on a shelf, and when I'm old and gone, you can remember me every time you see this. However, it's also something that can be used in an emergency. If you're ever cornered, throw this as hard as you can into the ground and close your eyes, and then you run, and you don't look back. There's being brave, and there's being a fool. Always remember."
I think he actually like legitimately is crying though. Like at the point where you were like, if I don't come back, then he's keeping it as like, soldier like as he can. But he just nods like, furiously and stuff.
Then I say, "Let me see you thrust that spear, boy."
I've been practicing and stuff, even though the guards get mad at me most of the time when I practice on them. But check this out, and it actually is, for a kid, it's not bad. When he like stabs into the tree trunk and everything.
Yeah. He smiles.
He starts trying to do like he starts trying to get fancy with it for a second. Like he tries to like spin the spear in his grasp, and it like falls out, and like the flat part like smacks him in the head.
Then he says, "There's nothing flashy about war, son. A weapon is used for killing and nothing more. Don't be flashy. be utilitarian. And then I think once, Wilbur's, kind of like once they've had like their conversation and Wilbur like, shows him a couple like attacks that he has with the spear, Brother Anton gives him like a hug, like a fatherly like hug, and he pats him on the back like really sternly.
Mm-hmm.
And then because maybe he kind of sees him as like his like adopted child in a way, especially being that Brother Edrin is no more. He kind of thinks of Brother Edrin, and he hopes, he believes in his heart that Wilbur, if they make it back to the fort, will be a protector of all the other orphans, especially like when he grows up, and he feels good about that, and he kind of he stands up, and then he kind of just tells him to keep practicing. And then I'll say maybe like before he leaves, he wants to give him like a shield. So he like goes to like the guards or something, and he tells one of them to give him a shield and like teach him how to like block and whatnot or something. Just like menial, like basic training combat stuff. And then he like, he shakes a bunch of hands on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's Brother Anton's moment.
All right. I'm sweating a bit. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything. Okay. Let me see here. You guys should be fine. Well, that remains to be seen, obviously. So, I think there's just this one final like thing. So you guys get to Rotwood Keep is essentially the domain of the Hound King, his like central base. So matron warriors with they have lions and like panthers as mounts and stuff. They are like on the side. They start looping around to the other side of the fortification in order to act as like a frontal assault. Captain Knuckles stands before the guards of the caravan, and we started this campaign with a speech from Captain Knuckles, so I figured it would be potentially, if this is the end, it's fitting for him to just give one last sort of thing to try to rouse the crowd and everything. He would just be like, look around you all. Every one of us is dead tired. We've all buried someone. Some of us are still carrying ghosts that haven't learned how to stay in the ground. And now there's another monster standing between us and the people counting on us. I won't tell you all this is going to be a glorious battle, because it probably isn't. I don't know if we're going to make it home. There's no way to know. But I do know this. Back in Fairhollow, there are people who've never heard our names. Children asleep in their beds, mothers waiting for their husbands. They don't know we're here. They don't know what we're about to do. And if we do our jobs right, they never will. That's what being a hero really is. It's not songs or statues. It's standing in front of something horrible and saying, you don't get them, you get us. So draw your steel and fight for the people who can't. Let's go earn Fort Fairhollow another sunrise.
Let out like a loud cheer as he does it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the assault begins. Try to save as many details as I can and stuff, because I know. Well, let me see. What time is it? Yeah. The matrons, along with the forces, Seraph would have sent 20 guards along with herself to join in on this battle. The Elven captain for the Temple of Madeira. You see they're charging the front lines as the Hound King, there's like a war horn that sounds off, made of bone, that you can see sticking out of this like plant-covered, ruined like castle. And legions of these wolf skeletons like march out, running out into the field, and you see they like both meet in the middle, that sort of thing. It's like a Lord of the Rings sort of like viewpoint with it, as you see like there's various sides of like the matron warriors coming on one side, there's the Temple of Madeira guards coming on the other, and there's caravan guards that have joined in as well for that being their task. You guys march in. The matrons kind of open up a point where you guys can run in, and you're running through these like various parts of this castle that are covered in this plant matter before you eventually reach the throne room once more. Hold up. I don't know if you can obviously change like the stuff on your tokens if it's not correct for the numbers. But you should see in all the player things. So I can control the NPCs if you guys want to, but I figured it would be more engaging from like a player perspective for you guys can choose which NPC you want to like control for this and everything. The allies you have with you, you have Heidi, who has leveled up, so to speak, from being a regular guard. You have Heidi. I just realized that I forgot her Ring of Yunagu. Give me 1 second.
What you got here?
It's a cool map.
Yeah,
Knuckle,
very much.
Asshat.
But yeah, the NPCs available are you have Ashhat Fisk, the Dwarven Ranger / Rogue, Captain Knuckle, Burp the Grig, and then Heidi.
Holy crap, she's got a lot of HP now.
I gave her the gladiator stat block because I figured it made sense. She's had to go through battles and stuff with the gnolls and all that. So yeah, I guess I want to just sort real quick who's controlling who, and if you don't feel like it, obviously the guard drake is also. I'm pretty sure that's what you'll be controlling, Cowan.
Yeah. Do you have the stat block for me? I forget.
Yeah, it should be available for you. Just go in there's the right next. It's to the right of like the painter symbol on the top, like the little toolbar and stuff. There's a book icon, where you can see all of the tokens available to you guys.
Perfect.
Now would be the battle for Captain Knuckle to turn on us if he was going to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, yeah.
It's so funny.
Like he probably had opportunities before that,
Yeah.
It would be
I can play him. I don't know if like you have any specific things in mind, like how he would act behavior wise that I wouldn't do justice.
No, not really. No, as long as you just don't like do the like you said, or like just having him turn on everyone or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess
There's something I didn't tell you. Mornak returns, and he stabs me.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what happens. But who's controlling who? Just I'm about to.
I can do Ashhat. That's easy enough, I think.
I could do
guess I'm gonna
Captain
do-
Knuckle.
Yeah.
Like the guard drake.
Yeah, I guess I'll do Heidi. Because Flinderkin will do his thing in the first few turns. His own thing, so.
Okay, yeah, and I'll probably control Burp because I just realized that I don't know how to count. So Burp is not that's 5 NPCs technically, but he's more of a support, so that's fine. Alrighty. So I will switch the music 1 second. I'll turn it down preemptively just in case.
So it begins.
I hope this isn't too loud. There we go. If it ever gets too loud, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys run in to this overgrown Vernosian style throne hall. The Hound King is currently peering over this like stone like table and everything where he has like various blueprints and designs and stuff. It's definitely getting too loud. Hold up. There we go. He's peering over these designs and stuff, and you can see he looks over at you all, like seeing you all like suited up and everything, like bursting into the throne room. and he's just like, "The Hound King offered mercy. Thou hast chosen winter. Very well. Let the beast speak where the man could not." And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
All right. Who's gonna start? Anton. Give us bad luck. Let's go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
You're the
see
leader.
Bad rolls.
you can see an assortment of like various different of his forces. There's werewolves in here. There's these like wolfmen looking ghouls, zombies, kind of like standing around the charnel hound. I will add this to initiative real quick. Music is a decent volume, right?
A tiny bit loud. I feel like. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Perfect.
I'll just make a little. I'll make some tokens for the actual initiative order and stuff. So the crawlers, and this will be the villains. Okay. Holy shit! This is gonna be getting pretty buck nasty, so to speak. So you got a 1 for the 1d6. I'll roll initiative here. I got a 2.
That's unfortunate.
Alas. I need Captain Knuckles' thing also.
It should be available to you for the let me see.
Where is it? It's in Roll20.
Yeah, it's in the Roll20 for you just click on the little book icon at the top right.
I see.
It has all the things in there, so you don't have to. All you have to do is just press a button, and his stat block is fairly simple.
I don't see him though. I see everybody but him.
Oh yeah, you're right. I done goofed up. There we go. You should be able to see it now.
Now I see it.
Oh, holy crap! She gets that.
Yeah, this is a reward for you guys actually engaging with so many like NPCs and role play spots and everything. It comes to play right here, kind of Lord of the Rings style. You have all of your people in the Fellowship.
Yeah.
But okay, so for the first round, I should probably get a book to write down so I can keep track how many rounds. Round 1. All right, there we go. So the Hound King is going to continue to he waves a clawed finger towards his forces to take care of you as he's busy working on his best design yet, he says. And so the werewolves are just going to run up. They crawl on all fours, and they have these like long, like black tongues that drip with like gore and all that sort of stuff as they appear to get ready to fight. So I think all they're gonna do is just ready in action to attack when you get close. The Charnel Hound will march over and stand at the top of the staircase, but that's all the villains will be doing for this turn. So it's up for you guys.
Oh, this is like an actual map. Okay.
Do you want me to go first since I'm in the front?
It's up to you guys.
I asked my friends if they would like me to go first.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Captain Knuckle and Brother Anton both look at each other, and we look back at everybody else, and then we just start charging. I don't think. Would this be a double move for us to get up to these?
Yes. Yeah, it'd be like double move to get there, yeah.
Okay. Well, Captain Knuckle will charge at them, and then I run here with my shield out. Like thematically speaking, I'm still charging towards them, but that's as far as I can go. And Captain Knuckle the same. Like he just starts charging forward with his shield. I think he has a shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a shield
both,
and he wields a flail. That's his weapon.
yeah, we both charge forward. And then that's it.
All right, holy shit, this is about to get crazy.
Actually, wait, I can do something.
Huh?
I don't charge fully. I'll say I just do a near movement. As Captain Knuckle double moves, I'm going to then. I'm going to. I'll say on my shield, I have a painted symbol of Saint Taragnus, and I hold it up and I face it towards the wereghoul. How do I ping? I don't know how
You
to
just
ping
hold down
this.
the mouse button on
You have to
whoever.
hold it down. I'm double.
Yeah.
That guy right there.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to smite him. I realized last time I was playing I wasn't adding my whole bonus to my spellcasting rolls, so I've been cucking myself for like the past 3 sessions.
Yeah, I've
for
been
whatever
wondering.
reason.
You've been rolling really low for this stuff.
I was only adding my wisdom bonus, but I realized I had a talent thing that I rolled 3 times that gives me another +3, so I should have had
nice.
+4.
Holy.
Okay, that'll succeed. I cast Smite on that foul creature, and it's gonna deal a whopping. Hold on, I gotta put a space /R for 6 damage. I smite that one as I'm charging up, screaming like in Saint Taragnus' name, and I project the holy symbol of her, and it just engulfs that one in like white, searing, holy flames. And sorry, that's my turn. Now you guys can go.
Nice.
Yeah, you disintegrate that wereghoul. Who's going next? I do have to make this wereghoul make an attack against Captain Knuckle, though, because he entered within its range.
Yeah.
Ready to action. Gets a 5, so no, it misses. He's able to block it with his shield.
What is the 3 that he has for?
Oh, that's so I wasn't sure how it worked, but there's a thing for, I don't know if it's the Reaver stat blocker or if I combine it with the Night one, but it's like where you can gain advantage. I think that'll just be like his like luck tokens, that sort of thing. I'll say that's like a once per round you can use like one of those to like re-roll something.
I'll take this. I'll change the blue bar to the green for my character then. And then I'll mark how many luck tokens I have. How's that sound? So you can keep track. You know, I'm not cheating.
Yeah, I trust you guys. Who's going
next? I can
next?
generate luck tokens too, though. Don't forget.
Same.
We can all generate luck tokens by being awesome.
Well, who's going to be awesome next?
Flinderkin is going to be awesome next, in conjunction with Heidi. Alright, Flinderkin is going to move up. Heidi's going to move up. We're going to start... how far are those guys on the left? Also, like, near?
Yeah, I'd say it's not really super like stringent. It's a double move to like get up to them.
I'm not gonna move there. I'm not stupid.
Okay. This is within near. Yeah, this would be within near. For
as long as they're within near, that's fine for me. We're gonna attack this guy here.
Okay.
The one on the bottom. +5. That's a 19.
Nice.
24 actually. That's 1d8 +1. Oh, not 1d88, please. That's 3 damage, and Heidi will do the same. And she's gonna.
You can have her attack a different wereghoul because these are minion rules. So you guys are level 6. The wereghouls are less than half your level. So you down those.
One shot him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well then, she's gonna shoot the other one. Critical failure. She's gonna shoot Anton in the back.
Ordinarily, the way I do it is that the enemy gets a free attack, but wereghouls don't have any ranged attacks. So she's
maybe he gets to move up or something.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense as a compromise. Yeah, this wereghoul will kind of like duck underneath the crossbow bolt and will move over, running towards Captain Knuckle on all fours. I believe that is Mullia, right? Mullia and Cowan, you guys still have to go.
Yeah.
Mullia. Oh, go ahead, Calvin.
No. You go.
Okay.
I'm gonna be thinking.
Ash Hat moves forward a little bit, but he has a longbow, so he's going to shoot that at. Let me see. Let him move a little. Oh, is that him? Yeah. Let him move a little closer, so he can try to shoot in between his friends to the where the wolf that's the
The
werghoul
were
that's
the werewolf, yeah.
yeah, the werghoul that's closest to us, and he's going to do that. Can't see.
Oh, I think I had put it on GM roll by accident.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's I don't think he makes it. It's a 9.
Yeah, 9 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was trying to miss his friends. Mullia moves forward and joins the pack here. But I think from here she can use her razor chain, right? Because it goes near.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely hit them with your razor chain from within this
Okay,
range.
that's what she's going to try to do. And also a 9, so yeah, she's not rolling well so far. But the night is still young, and that's our turns.
Indeed. Cowan.
Yo. So, my question is, how much of this map is like accurate?
The actual structure of it, yeah, that it is accurate and stuff. Like there's like, various ruined parts, like there's a lake that or like a stream of water that runs through here. The stairs go up here that lead directly to the throne sort of area. This is an area where the more stealthy of you, I was gonna wait for somebody to like ask, so I don't like overload you with information. But there is a section of like where you can clearly tell it used to be like a bridge sort of area that's collapsed, so you can walk underneath here, and it would basically just be this is an area you could either stealth or like climb up to this area if you want. Like you would be going in through here, and then climbing up out of here, but then you would end up, right near where the Hound King's throne is.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me check something real fast. If I'm not mistaken, I can jump pretty good.
Got the spring-heeled jackboots, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Cool. Okay, so Colwyn is going to attempt to flank around, actually. He's going to come over this direction. So he's going to sprint, and the boots are going to enable him to leap across this gap. And he's just going to steal away around this pillar, if he can. It's hard to tell in the shadows, but if he can, like, get between here, and try to get around there, if that's all right.
Yeah, for sure. You use the environment for sure. Like that's why I kind of picked this map in mind for where there's like loose stones all over the sort of place and everything. So there's plenty of things you guys can do to the environment if you guys want. Yeah, you duck behind this stone pillar. What is Calvin doing?
I guess he could actually.
You have magical crossbow bolts that do +1 for the damage.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think I will use a crossbow bolt on this Wendigoon here. Let's see. My sheet. I forget how to. Do I just click it?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh wow. Okay. 8 damage.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
I think it still goes through. Is that were you doing the rapier or were you doing the?
Oh, I apologize. I clicked the wrong one. I'm so sorry.
If it uses the same bonus, that we can just use the attack. You just roll damage.
Unfortunately, it's a yeah, fair. It's a D6, so I'll do that +1. Let's see.
It still hits though. It's the same bonus. So.
5.
5 damage. Which one are you hitting?
This goober here.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it right in the throat, and then as it was about to it had this dripping with saliva mouth, was getting ready to bite Captain Knuckle, but you shoot it in the throat and it falls dead at his feet.
And I'll just have the guard drake. It's gonna stick with me for the moment.
Okay.
And we're gonna stick here for a little bit. We're gonna try to steal our way around. So
I'll just drop them to 0 HP. I'm just doing this just in case because there are certain times where they might get brought back, potentially. But these ones are down, the one that you see sideways and everything. I'll put a little X over him. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, so the Forest Guard Drake, kind of like crouches behind you. And I think that's everybody's turn. Now all that's left is just Burt the Grave is going to he has double near movement, so he can actually kind of move pretty quick. I think he's just gonna run over here.
Cool.
I didn't have a stat block open, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Alright. What is he gonna do here? I think he's just going to try to give a bonus to one of our characters. I think he's going to, since Brother Anton is like kind of frontlining here, as he runs by you, Brother Anton, he's going to cast invisibility. So for basically until the end of your next turn, you are invisible, so you will have like advantage on attack rolls, that sort of thing.
Nice.
And he does a little like cricket sound and everything, and will run off behind the pillar next to Cowan. That's the end of round 1. Who wants to roll another d6?
Do we want one person to keep doing it, or do we all want to keep rotating on who does it?
No, let's rotate. I'll take a stab.
All right, average. That's better than last time.
I got a 6 because I'm the DM. I'm joking about. So I got a 3, so we tied. We have to re-roll.
Hey, there it is.
We go again.
Indeed, you guys go again.
Okay. I'll do Captain Knuckle and me real quick because we have pretty simple turns. Captain Knuckle is going to... I don't know how to automatically attack with his weapon.
You just click on it for the... let me see.
He has 2 flail attacks. Yeah, Captain Knuckle, like... He like was about to get flanked by both of these things. So one got vaporized by my holy fire, and then he just slams his shield and swings the flail twice at it. I think he misses. He definitely misses the first one. I don't know if that second one is a hit with a 12.
A 12, yeah, 12 just barely hits.
And he does 7 damage, and he like caves the creature's skull in with that. I don't know if it dies from that or not.
Yeah, these are minions, so they die in 1 hit.
Okay. That happens, and then he sees the gigantic hound starting to come down the steps, and then he steels himself and starts heading towards it. And then for me, I run up alongside Captain Knuckle, and we kind of make a shield wall on this
nice
on this thing here, and I would like to. I look to the heavens and I say, Saint Taragnis, heal me, or hear me, bless me with your protection, and I attempt to cast a spell here. I need to beat a DC 11 for this.
You got this, buddy.
Okay,
yes.
23 will do it. I cast Shield of Faith on myself, and for 5 rounds, I have +2 extra AC, so my AC goes up to 17. So what round is it? Round 6? Or round 2, I mean.
It's round 2, yeah.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 17 AC until round 7. And that's it for me. I just hold the line with Captain Knuckle, and I say, "Are you ready, old friend? It's time!" Ah! I just shout as the creature's like coming down the steps towards us.
Captain Oka kind of gives like a orcish like growl and like huffs out of his nose in response as he's psyching himself up.
Yeah. And that's
All
it
right.
for me.
Who else is up going next?
Flinderkin's gonna go next. His turn is also pretty quick. He and Heidi will go under his command up to the Wergul bodies. Because they know it's a fucking necromancer. And guess what they do? They revive their enemies. So they're gonna use Flinderkin's Miner's Putty and glue these fuckers to the ground.
Okay, that's actually very smart. Yeah, okay, so that's an object interaction. I won't make you use an action for that.
Alright, no action for that? Okay, cool.
Usually if it takes a roll, then it's an action, but I want to make you use your turn just to put glue on some corpses and stuff.
Well, then he's gonna do it to the last ghoul as well. Whatever. Like, I didn't have anything else planned for that.
Okay, I mean, it would be you get one free object interaction, so if you do it again, then yeah, that would be an action, but...
I guess I'll do it again, and then...
That one is stuck to the ground. I'll put something on.
So I'm gonna glue all 3 down, and then he's gonna have to interact with Heidi and give her some of the putty, so I guess that's like fair enough.
Nice. All right. That's a lot more clutch than you would think.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, weren't there whatever?
Yeah, the Hound King is still at this moment, still like obsessively. It doesn't even seem like he is like acknowledging you guys are there. He is obsessively like scrabbling down like designs on this like stone tablet on top of this like table sort of thing.
The stone tablet that's there, how big is it? Is it breakable? Does it look like
Yeah, you could definitely break. It's a thin stone tablet that he has sitting next to some blueprints.
Okay.
He's watching Coco Melon on it.
Yeah, who else?
Mullia you see her run up here, like about here, and then she smoke steps to the Hound King.
Whoa.
And will attempt to grab that stone tablet.
Yeah, he was completely caught off guard by this. So you
everyone was.
You smoke step teleport to him, and you can take the tablet.
I take the tablet and said, I'm a halfling. I go invisible.
Yo, nice! Wow,
good shit.
And I kind of like run a little bit away. Yeah, start to make my way. And then Ashad will just keep fighting, so he runs up here, and he's gonna take he's gonna use his longbow to take a shot at the hound. So let's go, Ashad. 5 damage.
Nice.
I'm hoping 17 hits.
You said he's shooting the Hound King?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. An arrow, like sinks into his chest.
And that's my turn.
5 damage. Yeah, the Hound King is he's miffed, to say the least. I think, is that everybody?
I still need to go.
Yeah, okay, no, actually, I'll wait for that. Yeah, you go ahead, Calvin.
Calvin's going to steal around this pillar. He's going to attempt to stay hidden if he can. I assume that's a roll.
Yeah, that would be a stealth check. You can use either your movement to do it, or you can use an action, and then you would still have the ability to use your movement.
Okay. I'll use my action. And he's going to use his boots to jump up onto this platform here. And I'll do that roll. A +2. 16, that succeeds. All my stealth checks are 9, so... Yeah, he's just gonna gonna try to get to this point here.
All right. Yeah, you're able to sneak around and stuff. What are you having the forest guard Drake do?
We'll have him follow me. Yeah. I assume he has some form of climbing and whatnot. There's some foliage through here.
Oh yeah, he has a climb speed for sure. I don't even have to look at a stat block to know that.
Cool. Yeah, he'll come up here with me. And do you want me to control Greg or Burp, whatever?
I'm fine with the controlling, but you can control him if you want. Yeah.
That's up to you. If it makes it easier, I can do it. But just figure if you want to, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can control him.
Okay.
That's all good.
Cool.
The guard Drake would have to make a stealth check though. Along with that would just be as an action if you're. That's how I kind of rule it, just so rogues can like.
Yep.
Use stuff in this like system that you can use your movement for a stealth check and still retain your action, or you could just use an action and then retain your movement and stuff.
The guard Drake is not as stealthy as I am in this situation. I think when he's climbing up, he's like scratching some bushes around and kind of tearing up the moss, leaving a trail behind.
All right. Well, yeah, go ahead. What's Burp doing?
Yeah, sorry. Burp can do stuff and things, right? He's got. I'm just trying to figure out what he can do. Okay, we'll do Confounding Tune. And target the big hound creature.
The charnel hound?
Yeah. So... 14?
14. Yeah, he doesn't need... It's not... he's like a fully natural fae, so he doesn't need to make a spell casting check for... this is really just a part of what he can do. You can choose 2 effects to do it. So you can either deal 1d4 damage to the Charnel Hound, have its movement until the end of its next turn, or you can reduce its next attack roll, or secondly, its next roll by 1d4.
Okay. We'll subtract and deal damage.
Subtract.
So 3 damage. And its next one gets minus 1d4.
Alrighty. That would be -3 for its next roll. It's the same like result and stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool.
All right. Yeah, he plays this tune filled with sort of like malevolence within his song and stuff. So the shrill sort of these shrill sound waves travel into the Charnel Hound, and you see like the hundreds of bodies that make up its large 17-foot tall form all like groan in pain.
I think we'll have Burp just come over here to Heidi and hover down onto her shoulder.
All right. Next up are the villains. So first things first, I'm going to have the Charnel Hound. It's going to march down the staircase. It bounds towards you all with these heavy thudding steps, and I'll just choose... Actually, it'll just split it up for its attacks. I'll choose randomly for who gets the extra attack. So 1 is Brother Anton, 2 is Captain Knuckle. So Captain Knuckle will be getting the bite wound, but both of you will be getting attacked here. So I'm going to do its claws first. So it's going to make 1 claw attack against you, Brother Anton.
Right.
And
my AC is 17.
That doesn't hit. And the second one is against Captain... Oh, shit. And then Captain Knuckle will be getting attacked with a bite attack. So the bite attack misses. It misses you, Brother Anton, with this large swipe of its paws. But its paws are basically just the skeletal remains of the corpses that make up its body. But it carries the momentum as you're able to like either dodge out of the way, however. But it slams into Captain Knuckle and rakes the chest plate of his like cuirass that he has on. So that's 15 damage. That is hefty.
Yeah.
The Charnel Hound. What else can it do here? It's going to. Yeah, I'll have it use it now. It's going to use its Vomit Dead ability. So it's a recharge of 4 to 6, but you see the Charnel Hound tears open its own, like it tears open its chest, and you just hear these like fleshy squelching sounds. It smells like an open grave has just opened up in front of you. Uh, it's gonna take one. Oh wait, no, it doesn't take any damage for this. So it's gonna summon 1d4 zombies.
Nice.
It'll be 3 zombies. One.
S.O.K's getting his revenge against you, Anthony. The skeleton.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. The Hound King just is like enraged and stuff like that. You hear this loud like growl sound off, like echoing throughout this chamber as he's like, "Pack, tear them apart, thou darest!" And he's gonna start looking around for Mullia. The other zombies are just gonna walk over. I think it's just gonna be that's a double move for them to get down here. So it's literally just a horde of undead. Shambles their way down. He's gonna have 2 of them stay up here. That's all they can do. I guess these other 2 zombies that were just spawned are gonna try to capitalize and seize on Captain Knuckle. 1 slam attack.
The 19 hits.
The 19 hits for 1 damage. As it like bashes him over the head. What else? I don't think anything else is down here. Okay, so I'm just gonna have the Hound King. He's gonna make a perception or a wisdom check and stuff. So Mullia, you make yours with advantage because you're invisible and stuff. He is a hound, so he will be making this wisdom check with advantage. You have to beat a 17. He's gonna try to sniff you out.
Oh, that's a wisdom check.
Yeah, I think you did wisdom by accident. It should be dexterity, Mullia.
Yeah. Holy crap.
You got a nat
1 and a nat 20 in the same
Nat 20.
rolls.
Mullia, we can't hear you if you're saying anything. I don't know if that was on purpose.
No, not on purpose. My mic wasn't on. Sorry, I have an external mic. Yeah. So sorry, my bad. I thought I heard wisdom, but yeah, I guess she evades him, right, with the nat 20.
Yeah, he's growling aggressively as you like sniffing out in the air and everything. But yeah, with a nat 20, you're able to still hide from him. So, what is he gonna do? All of them are pretty much near one target. Yeah, all of his stuff is pretty much within near that he can do. So he's gonna just remain where he is now. That is the end of round 2. We're at the top of round 3. Who's gonna roll that d6 to decide your fate?
Mullia is.
Yep.
She's got good luck.
Oh, I don't know. Once I roll a good one, I usually tend to roll a bad one after that. So
I'll be fine. You already got your nat 1.
That one?
That's gonna
That
be
one?
fun.
all right, let's go. 5. Not
There
too
we
bad.
go.
5,
You
okay,
go
yes.
again.
You guys go first once more.
Well,
Baranton, you got it.
I drop to one knee as I see Captain Knuckle being harried by these foul creatures, and the Charnel Hound is like kind of attacking both of us. I have my shield up, kind of like, I don't know if Captain America does this or not, but I have my shield up like this, and I drop to my knee, and I clutch my holy symbol from underneath the shield, and then I move my shield out of the way, and I hold it up into the air, and I just yell, "Turn!" as loud as I can. And
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this fated moment for you to use that.
Let's see. It's a DC 11. Okay, burn a luck token
Yep.
with a 20 total.
Yes.
So the undead. This is unfortunately you have to roll for each undead that is within near of me, I believe.
Is there a level requirement for it?
So if they fail by 10 or more, and they are less than or equal to my level, they die. They get exploded.
Okay. I mean, like even the Charnel Hound has the roll for it.
Yes. If they have to they have to roll a charisma check versus my spellcasting check, so the DC would be 20, or they have to flee from me for 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And if they fail by 10 or more, then as long as they're the same level or lower than me, they just explode. So the Charnel Hound, I'm assuming, can't die because he's probably not less than level 6.
Oh yeah,
level 6 or less. Okay, so he would only be essentially frightened, but the zombies, if they fail by 10 or more, they explode.
Okay, hold up.
The unfortunate, the one spell in the game where you have to roll for everything, which is unfortunate.
All right, so at first I'm going to have the Charnel Hound roll. You said it's a wisdom?
It is a charisma.
Charisma, okay, sorry.
And the DC is 20 because of what I rolled.
All
so
right.
if it gets 10 or less, okay, that succeeds, so it's not.
That's the Charnel Hound. So the zombie is... I'm going to go down the line.
Oh, no, it failed because it's a 19.
Yeah, it failed.
It didn't, it's not, it can't explode anyways, but
okay.
It is frightened of me.
I'm going to try to get them all in view. So you say everybody within near, right?
Yes.
That's
Every
1,
undead
2, 3,
near.
4, 5. So that's 5 rolls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the 7, the 8, and the 1 explode.
Woo!
So
The
these
16 and the
3.
13 fail, so they have to run, but the bottom 3 die. As like the holy radiant energy, like, just comes beaming out of my holy symbol, and I picture like just a holy shockwave around me, like when Sauron explodes in the beginning of Lord of the Rings, and it just sends like a shockwave like that. It's kind of like a miniature version of that, and it's just holy radiant light, and it vaporizes those 3.
Nice.
And then the other things now have to flee from me, so... And that is for 5 rounds, so, what round is it? It's more than 2 now, right?
It is currently round 3.
So, yeah, for 5 more rounds.
It's actually very hefty.
Round 8, they will be able to not flee. I think it doesn't specify they don't have to just flee from me. They have to flee, period. But I'll double check that really quick.
Yeah, it just says flee.
Yeah.
And just to make sure, it says they are destroyed when they fail by 10 points. So,
right. So
no reviving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just making sure
I imagine
you know that.
they like explode is like what I imagine.
They do not
they
go to
really
the
turn to
graveyard, they
dust.
are exiled.
Yeah, they get
Like
exiled.
disintegrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally just explode into ash and stuff from the holy light, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is actually a very.
I will say, because I didn't do Captain Knuckle yet. I don't. I guess would Captain Knuckle allow me to interpose myself? I guess it's gonna run away. So, never mind. Captain Knuckle will take his revenge, and he will attack the creature twice. It's not technically frightened, so I guess he probably wouldn't have advantage on his attacks. It's just like about to start running away. Yeah, he's just gonna attack twice. The 17 hits, I'm assuming, for 8 damage.
17 hits for 8 damage, yeah.
Yeah, the Captain Knuckles slams the flail into it as it's hit with that radiant energy, and he like double teams with me, and he hits the hound. As I'm just like holding the symbol out with the rage of a priest against his natural adversary. And
All right, yeah,
that's,
the essence of Saint's Ragnus flows through you.
Here.
Who else is going next?
I'll kind of like get there like that. I'll move here, and then that's my turn. I'm gonna get a drink while everybody else takes their turn.
I think Mullia should go next. I'm curious to see what her move is.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
She's going to remain invisible. She has 2 more rounds of being invisible, so she's going to use this round to make her full movement. But the way she's going to do it, she's going to run this way, run down the steps, jump down into the water because she's hoping that her scent will be hidden. She saw the hound trying to smell her, so she hopes the water will disguise her scent a little bit. And then let me see, how far can she go if she uses her full movement? I'm not sure how far she can
Oh,
go.
I thought you were asking yourself. No, I know you're asking me. Yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
I think you can make it
Further
right
down?
about here.
Okay, so she's in the water here, away from everyone else, but still hidden. And she's like submerging herself in the water so as to not be traced.
That's very smart.
Little bamboo shoot comes up.
Yeah, just putting her nose out, and then Ash Hat is going to shoot at the Chanel hound. That's all he knows how to do. So he's going to do that with his longbow. And I don't know if that made it. Oh, nope, he missed. It's going to hang out there and yeah.
Yeah, the Charnel Hound is currently like rearing up on its hind legs and stuff. So I think that's like why the arrow misses and everything as it sails past because it's cowering from Brother Anton's like holy divine energy and stuff.
That's my turn.
All right,
cool.
Squad Flindrican and Cowan. That's up to you.
Yeah, Flindrican will walk up without a care in the world. Whereas Heidi is... Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna move them first. I'm gonna do the movement stuff first.
You encounter something within the shadows as you walk underneath this area real quick. That might influence some stuff.
Alright.
This is going to trigger a ready action for an enemy in wait. That breaks its stealth though.
Oh, this guy.
Oh no.
You only just barely notice because this thing literally melds with the shadows itself. Like its hide, it drinks light around it. But you see leaping out, catching a faint glimmer of light, this werewolf, but it's missing its lower jaw, infused into its chest. It's like if a ghoul was wearing a werewolf. It's like a mecha and stuff.
Yeah, I know that one from last session. Yeah.
So
your worst.
All that's gonna do is just make its attacks. So that's gonna be 2 claws. Hold up. Maybe it doesn't.
Those are all misses.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, you're able to dodge out of the way of its strikes and everything. But
perfect.
Continue to go about your thing.
Heidi will hide. She will sneak. Also the same position. Let's see if she gets to sneak. I can literally just do 2 of those. Well, there's no sneaking, apparently. Which doesn't matter. She's just here to protect Flindrican while he goes about his thing. Mm-hmm. So she's gonna walk up and attack the Gravehound.
Alright.
If it lets me... yeah, this is not Foundry. Hold on. Oh, she gets 2 spear attack? No. It's a +2 to spear attacks. Okay, cool. Well, that's a 19.
19 hits. She stabs into it.
For 3 damage.
Is she activating the ring feature? The ring of Yanaga?
I thought of doing that, but I just forgot to say it right now. So I guess she's gonna activate it. Yeah.
Yeah, she snarls a bit animalistically as dark magic washes over from the ring of Yanagu. Yeah, she stabs into this thing, dead center in its chest, and it
It's
howls.
6 damage. Yeah. Oh, you already got it. Perfect. And Fenriken will do his own thing. He's gonna also do the same thing as Mullia. And he's gonna turn invisible.
What the hell's going on around here?
Yeah, he's gonna turn invisible and he's gonna start his ritual.
Wait, you can turn invisible?
Yeah, he's a halfling.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. We had never even.
I said that in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's your Fae monster creature. Is it like a sub race? Is that how that works?
No,
It's
he's
class.
just. No, it's just my class.
The class is.
Okay.
Yeah, the weirdling. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go invisible.
Yeah. So he does go invisible, and he does his wisdom check, I guess. Uh, 120 plus what do I got here? 2. It's the first success.
Well, you're trying to learn. What are you trying to learn the name for?
The Hound King.
The Hound King.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I think you would have to get a little bit closer.
This is within near.
Oh, it's just because you're currently like underneath a chamber where you can't even really see him and stuff.
Yeah,
that doesn't really.
sense.
Oh, he would have walked up until near. Like,
So you would've,
even if he got hit. Yeah, he would have just walked past the Gravehound. He doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
You're under this right now.
Yeah,
though,
you're
right?
under. You're underneath. You would have to
underneath.
climb up.
So you
Yeah,
have to be up.
he would
I'll
have
say
just...
you can. I'll say you can climb. You can probably climb up the distance. I would be generous with the movement and stuff. Obviously.
All right.
Yeah, you would. That would probably be
I
like.
thought those is like a underpass, basically. That's what I thought this is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's an underpass area, and then you can climb up. But that would be like double near from like the range that you were at and stuff.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, then he would have walked a whole different way. Well,
Well,
whatever.
it's too late now.
It's too late now. Yeah. All right.
But
Well,
you
whatever.
get up. You
This
get up
combat
to
might
the...
pose some semblance of a challenge for us. No.
Yeah, there's stages to this shit, you know.
All right,
but you do
cool.
climb up by the end of that, though.
All right,
in
but
your
I
turn,
can't
me.
start my.
Not yet. No, that would have been a double move to get through there.
All right, then he stays visible until he has time to, until he's in range.
All right. Okay, so, I think Cowan, that's your turn now.
Yeah.
Got the chills.
Let's see. So Colin is going to come through this little archway and try. Let's see what I got.
I hope the thing you got is damage.
I do have damage. Yeah, seeing that Hound King's over here. Oh, this is tough. I was gonna send the guard drake actually, to help you guys. So it's gonna come over and jump and attack here. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, okay, I'll put it 2 back so you can.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he'll attack. I think he's got 2 bite attacks, right?
Yeah, he has 2 bite attacks.
Okay. Let's just do this and get this out of the way. 6 damage. Nice.
6 damage. Yeah, it hits.
Yep. So it sprints across this little walkway here and just leaps off and down into the where they're duking it out with this creature, and he's gonna try to land on it and just start tearing into it and biting. And Colwyn will. All right, should I focus on the Hound King or the Grave Hound?
Well, the Hound King is from like
Uh,
the where you're at. The Hound King is the only one in view. You would have to climb down to get to the Grave Hound from where you are now,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
because you looped around like the like hall sort of area. But you sent the guard Drake loop him back around was what I
Yeah.
kind of interpreted as.
Well, since he's hidden, he's got a better shot with his crossbow for the moment. I'll take a shot at the Hound King. I have. Ooh.
Well, it's better than in that one because I was gonna have him move directly towards you. So that's good that you got that at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fire a crossbow bolt at him, and Lily, he is like sniffing around, still looking for Mullia, and he catches the crossbow bolt in the air, and you see he turns his head slowly towards you.
It's like Loki.
Perkin puts his hands up slowly. It wasn't me.
I point to Flinderkin.
you're invisible though. He can't see you, right?
I'm not invisible.
Oh.
I
Oh,
held
because you
that.
had to use your action to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn invisible because I wanted to start that at a different point in time.
I stare back at the Hound King. It's time to write your final chapter.
The time for words is over. All right, I think that's just the Grig now. That if you want me to,
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you go ahead, man.
okay. Yeah, it's pretty quick. All the Grig would do is hop over. He's gonna cast one use of his Fey Dust. So that's 1d6 temp HP.
Nice.
Says 4 temp HP for everybody within range, pretty much. Mullia, Captain Knuckle, Brother Anton, Ash Hat. Plus 4.
Very nice.
All right. Let me see here. So, that is
I
all
got
good.
4 temporary HP, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's at 42.
that was actually insane.
Insanely
Answer to
tanky.
life, the universe, and
That
Anthony's
was all. I am the frontliner.
Okay, so the Hound King is going to run over towards you, Calwyn.
Nice, he pulled aggro.
Yep, that's okay.
What round are we on?
You're currently on round 3.
Okay, that's 3 more rounds on my
Okay.
Shield of Faith.
As he approaches me, I pull out the Death Note and I write his name.
Yeah, I don't think that's what happens. He actually doesn't even have to get that close because he wields a pike. You see, he wields a pike in his hand that emanates with this dark magic.
Mm-hmm.
A pike.
For reference, this is what you saw. I don't know if I described it last time, but the way he rearranges the rooms in this castle is this giant plant creature that surrounds it. He stabs this cursed spear into its like plant mass and twists it to make it to force it to his like will and everything. So he's going to make 2 attacks towards you.
Holy crap.
I didn't mean to do that with advantage, but the first roll is just the regular one.
Holy crap.
All right. Oh shit. I mean, you still have allies nearby. It'll be fun.
So 21 total?
Yeah, it's 21 total. So he stabs into you twice. I was gonna have you make a charisma check because that's part of the dark magic, but he hold up. Yeah, it's not really necessary since you're going down to you're gonna be prone from being on the ground.
Yeah, you don't have 4 temp HP. You're not in range, Calvin.
I know. My I don't know why I didn't save it, but my HP is 23, not 21.
23?
Ah.
Okay, cool. It's
So I'm
very,
at 2.
very good.
Oh,
It's still a hefty hit though. So yeah, you make me a charisma check then as you feel this spear with like black metal stab into your chest with like expert precision.
I succeed.
Turn this down just a little bit.
I was just about to say 14. How do you succeed?
With +3.
Yeah.
+3.
then
Okay, yeah.
right
So,
+3, bro. No,
yeah, so you feel the dark magic wash over you as it literally tries to force you into submission to him, but you were
My
able
hand
to
reaches up
resist.
to my wand and clutches it, and I resist the urge.
All right. He's gonna for his spell, all that he can really cast here. He's gonna cast Cadaver's Clutch. Anthony might recognize this.
sounds like something I made.
Yeah, I added some stuff from your stat block that you made for a necromancer. But he
Nice.
actually fails this check, so he doesn't have that he doesn't have that spell. He stabs the pike into
Yes.
he stabs the
spiritual
pike into
hands.
the what's it called? The plant
ground?
matter on the ground.
Oh,
But it does not obey his will as he twists it, so you're not immobilized. That's all the Hound King is doing for his turn. The
nice.
zombies are gonna have to run away, so they just double move, run off.
Go back to the shadow. I shout as they start fleeing.
They flee into a nearby hallway.
Nice.
All right. These other two zombies right here will make their way. I guess they're just gonna double move. They can't get to you and then attack at the same time. So they're just gonna double move as these zombies like shamble over behind him as he points his finger forward.
Oh no.
I'm fine.
Okay. That is the end of round 3. We're gonna roll another d6.
All right, Flindrikin.
Alright, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling hot for initiative.
My life depends on this.
What do you say?
Nice.
I'll use my luck token to help him reroll.
Good call.
Good call.
Yeah.
That could have gone wrong.
Das ist gut.
Yeah, things would have been very different this turn had it, you know. So yeah, you guys go first.
Oh boy.
Do you mind if I do mine first, real fast?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
you're
ahead.
in the worst.
You mean
Yeah,
run
I want to
away?
get out of here. So as they're advancing on me, and he had been clutching his wand, he'll pull it out and point it directly at the Hound King and say, Castiel, lend me your strength. And 2 massive golden angel wings will appear on his back, shining golden light onto the Hound King. I imagine he'll kind of not like that light, and he'll spring into the air, flying over here, up in the air to safety. And I will turn back to it and cast Flame Strike at advantage.
Nice.
So I have a +5 to the roll. I'm gonna use the luck token.
So you have one more left, right?
There we go. I have 2 left, actually.
You have advantage to see if you get a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Nope.
well, it would have done 4d6 if you got a nat 20.
So
I thought you
that's
had used 2 luck tokens already, my friend.
6 of fire damage.
You did.
Is it like
You used one for
Holy fire
initiative and one
damage?
just
It's a
those.
priest spell.
It's definitely holy fire damage.
Yeah, it's the pre-spell, yeah. Is that what you were asking? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. I was asking if it's like a holy fire. If
Yeah,
it
it's
does
definitely a
double-
holy fire, yeah, emanating from your wand and stuff. I didn't want to steal the description from you.
Oh, it's all good. He'll as he's in the air, his wings will flash from gold to a bright yellow, like sunlight, yellow, and um, just from the wand above, a arc of fire will come, and then just strike down with like almost like lightning, like force on top of him.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he howls in pain.
So is it 14 then, or do I roll 2 more d6s?
How do you mean?
Is it doing double damage?
No, it's not double damage. No, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's why I was asking if it was like a holy fire.
Yeah, I mean, technically it's a pre-spell, so it is like holy fire, but it's not any additional effect beyond what the spell.
Yeah.
That is a very good hit on him, though.
Thanks. The flight.
So you're let me see here. Hold up, let me turn this down. Suddenly just got max volume for whatever no reason.
I'm listening to my own music while we're fighting this.
Okay.
The heavy gent music.
All right. So for your guard Drake, Cowan, for his turn, he starts. So creatures that start within near of the Gravehound that can see it have to make a charisma check at the start of their turn, or they're going to take some charisma damage. For this one, it will just be 1 point of charisma damage if he fails, because stats work different for NPCs.
Sure.
A 12 beats it. So
nice.
all right. You can have your guard Drake do its thing. I just wanted to do that before you have him go.
If they successfully landed a bite, do they grapple? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it is a grapple. Yeah.
Okay, so then I just do the maw attack.
Indeed. So I'm like going through like a whole bunch of different stat blocks. I'm trying to.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me see.
Trying to find the.
Yeah, so he is currently grappled because I think you already hit him with a bite attack. So you can he has access to his maw attack.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the strength damage, the poison maw. Takes 1 point of strength damage as well.
All right. Let me see here. Yeah, so this guard Drake, with having the Gravehound in its maw, releases this blast of. It's less a poison and more so just this like almost necrotic, putrefying sort of breath within its mouth. So it literally like wilts away this already decaying Gravehound within its grasp.
Oh.
It's not fully down, but you can see it's weaker and stuff as it took the strength damage.
Right
Who else
on.
is going?
All right. Cool.
I guess you guys want to go because you're closer to the boss.
Yeah, Flanderkin will get the hell out of Dodge. How far is near? Is that near? I guess it's like near movement. And then he's gonna turn invisible and start the ritual. He's gonna on the Hound King, of course.
Oh, I thought you were already invisible. I would have had him split some focus on you as well before, but it's all good.
Well, that's why I said, like, if he has to move again, he's not gonna turn invisible because he can't start the ritual. So he wants to turn invisible before he does the ritual, so he can do it in peace while not getting attacked. He would have tanked at least one shot, like he doesn't care. But yeah, he's gonna do that. And that's where my luck tokens come in. I'm gonna use a luck token for that. And that's a success.
I hate to ask, but we can only do it once per day, become invisible for 3 rounds.
Yes.
Okay.
That's him. And now Heidi is gonna attack the Gravehound. Spear. That's 16. Does that hit the dog?
A 16, yeah, but Heidi has to make a hold up. Heidi has to make a charisma check at the start of her turn,
Oh,
being within sight of the Gravehound. It's a
alright,
feature
cool.
called Haunting Visage.
Yeah, that's free.
So she's like I said, NPC stats work different. So she takes 1 charisma damage from like looking at this creature's like hideous form.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, it's 16 hits for 1 damage.
2
But she deals
damage.
double damage for that's 2 damage.
Yes. Alright, cool. So put this and this. Okay. Yeah, and that's it, I guess.
All right. She's facing off against the Gravehound within the dim light of this underpass. Who else is going next?
You want me to go, Cheryl, or do you want to go?
Doesn't matter. Up to you.
I think I guess I'll go. Captain Knuckle. I think it would make the most sense for him to want to get up to the Hound King, so he's just gonna start sprinting up the staircase here, and then like balance along this walkway. A double move. I don't know about how far going from here to here. I would assume that's about like a double move, maybe.
Yeah, it's a double move for sure. Yeah.
Brother Anton sees that Cowan calls down like holy angelic, justice, and he kind of smiles and he says, "Gods be praised!" as he starts charging up the staircase as well. He will get the Hound King in his sights, and I'm going to attempt to smite him, I believe. /R 1d20 +4. I'm gonna spend a luck token. Oh god. Okay, I lose it. I don't want to spend my last luck token. I try to cast smite, but unfortunately it fails me. And that's my turn.
All right. Who I think last up is Squad
Mullia.
Mullia.
Yeah. So Mullia is very aware that the moment she comes visible, this is her last round being invisible. The moment she comes visible, the Hound King will try to get that tablet back.
Mm-hmm.
So what she's going to do is she's still this is her last round, so still invisible. She's going to run down this waterfall here and hide the tablet. And I think she can do that because once a day she can do something called water walk on water as though it was solid for 1d4 rounds.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
So I'll roll my 1d4 now.
That's definitely the edge of where you can move before you fall into like a pit, essentially.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna go where the water is collecting, and she's gonna to hide the tablet in there and look for a similar looking like piece of slate, and then climb and so she was up here just now. Can she climb down? That's her action, and climb back up.
Yeah, if you're using your action, you can get down there and then come back up. Yeah.
Okay. So by the time she comes up, she's visible again. Now she's holding the fake piece of slate. And what she's going to do is she's going to make sure that the Hound King looks at her, and she's going to break that piece of slate and throw it into the water.
It's what you like shout over to get his attention, that sort of thing.
Yeah. She's like, no, like she became invisible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Full aggro.
Yeah. She holds it up in the air, breaks it with a razor chain or whatever, throws the pieces in the water.
Yeah, he is enraged. This is about to be it's about to be an insane.
Yeah, but I want to state that she found a place to hide the other thing, the other slate where the water is covering it, so he can't sniff it out,
Yeah. No, he's not finding that for sure. He's been like distracted with everything.
Yeah. Ash Hat, on the other hand, is going to seeing Heidi up there, I think, because he knows Heidi well enough and all that. He's going to come up here and try to shoot at the Gravehound, to try to save his friend. So find a sheet, longbow shot, and again he keeps missing. Doodlebug's not a very good shot, but yeah, that's our turn.
Yeah, it's great. It's very low rolls. I honestly want to say it's because he's still distraught over like brother Adrin's death, that sort of thing. So he's Ashat is like trying to focus, but he just is having a really hard time as he's looking around at all the corpses. He can't get the sight out of his head of brother Adrin's like dead body. Um, all right. So the Grig is
I'll
just
be right
gonna
back.
okay. The Grig is just gonna move over here, I think. Can't really do much else. Yeah. Okay, so now it's gonna be the villain's turn. All right. First things first, I think so Mullia shattered the stone tablet. He roars like in anger and will uh hmm. You guys are making him you guys are playing this smart, so he's having to actually divvy up his attention. So I think that's just a double move to get down. The same thing Flinger can have to do. Like he has to use his movement to get down, and then that's a double move to run over. So he's gonna end up right here. That's all he can do for his turn. So he cares about his designs more than anything else. These two zombies are going to run up to you, Flinderkin.
He's invisible.
You are correct. They're just gonna. That's also a double move for them. I don't think it's within near for this. Let me see.
That
Yeah,
was
I mean,
a
they
double
should be able
move
to
from.
move.
There was a double move from here to here, so it's gonna be a double move again, I guess.
I'm back.
I suppose so. You guys are playing this very smart. This isn't going how I thought it was gonna go, but it's all good. Just flashback to me 2 hours ago, thinking, oh, maybe this might be too difficult. All right, so the Gravehound is just going to, let's see here, make one attack against Heidi and one against the guard Drake. Well, I'll roll randomly too because it's going to be making a bite attack and then a 2 claw attacks. So 1 is Heidi, 2 is the guard Drake. All right, it makes sense.
Heidi.
Now let me check something real quick, because I believe he's going to have advantage on attacking Heidi because of the Ring of Inagu being active right now.
Mullia, you didn't use any luck tokens yet, did you?
Yeah, advantage on melee attacks.
On melee attacks with
Yeah.
You didn't.
Against...
Did you use any luck tokens yet?
No, I have not. I have all 3.
Okay. I'm putting trackers on everybody so I know how many.
Yeah. I'm
Everyone
saving
has.
it. I don't know if we can give away our luck tokens.
You can't technically, yeah. If somebody rolls and they fail, you can.
Yeah,
say,
you can
"Give
use
them
you
my
can
luck
you can
token."
give a luck token. Yeah.
Because I'm saving them for the magic, like cure wounds and those spells. Yeah.
I feel like we might not have.
I only get one use of that because I have a scroll. So once I use it, it's gone. I'm trying to make sure I save it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna
I'm
make
saving my luck tokens for the big spells.
bite attack.
That's a true team player right there.
It's towards Heidi, and the other one's going to be towards the forest guard Drake.
See, I like combats like this where there's just a lot of shit going on all over the place.
It's like it adds scale to the conflict and stuff.
This is like a real battle and not a fight.
Yeah. So all right, Heidi's going to have to make a Constitution check, check and a Strength check, as the
Constitution and a Strength
the
check?
Gravehound bites into her shoulder. And
Holy crap.
Hold up, let me see.
Alright, she succeeds in a con and she fails a strength check. So she gets grappled but not paralyzed.
Oh
okay, so what happens here is the Gravehound like rakes up with this like lanky sort of like emaciated claw that digs into her chest. That's for 5 damage.
7 damage total.
Yeah, 7 damage total, and then it follows up as the werewolf part is missing its lower jaw. So as it gets close, oh no, she's grappled. Okay, so that actually makes sense the way that it happens. So she's grabbed by its like large paw and everything, and the ghoul part, like the humanoid part that's like sunk and melted into its chest, and grabs onto her with these like raking sort of like pale arms, and bites into her with it. The ghoul part basically bites her in the shoulder, is what I mean to say.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
where the she's able to resist the
Paralyzed.
paralysis though, but she is grappled.
Yeah. And I hate ghouls, but that's pretty cool. It's a cool creature.
The guard Drake is hit, and he will also have to make a strength check, Cowan.
Gotcha. So it's loading.
Wow.
A 20, so it succeeds. So it only takes 5 damage.
Okay.
I just subtracted on there. I don't like to force people to work on stuff with the token. So unless you say you want to update it yourself and stuff like that, I usually just default to doing it because I know sometimes people don't want to.
Gotcha.
But yeah, okay, so yeah, it slashes it across the side, and you hear your guard Drake yelp in pain. I think that is the end of the villain's turn. Yeah, because Brother Anton clutched it up and turned everybody away. I don't think they can come back until like round 7 or some shit.
Yeah, it depends on how far they keep running too, because then they'd have to spend the same amount of turns they spent running back to us. So they're like fleeing the castle.
They're out. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to get back to the battle in time.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a D6 for initiative.
Brother Anton.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, of course.
You're on deck.
Oh god. He rolled
I mean,
5.
you went first.
Oh, there it is.
I'm bloodthirsty.
Will they go again?
Hold up. Oh shit.
The momentum is swinging.
There we go.
I still have a
All
lot
right.
of spells that I haven't used yet, so I only
All right.
lost 1 spell so far.
Is Mullia out of her invisibility?
Yeah, she is. That was her last. Yeah.
Oh no.
The Hound King, you see the Hound King run out of the darkness, really just like frothing at the mouth in anger. It's like his eyes have gone red as he looks at the shattered tablet on the ground. He roars at you and will lunge forward. So let me see here. First things first, he does. He doesn't want you to get away, so he's going to deal 1d4 damage to himself as you see him kind of like take the pike and scrape the black metal tip along his palm. So he's going to take 1d4 damage to try to reload the spell that he lost. For damage to himself. And he's going to try to use Cadaver's Clutch on you. I don't know what's going on. I can never roll well for spellcasting NPCs. Like I think the majority of the time when I use a spellcasting NPC, he immediately fails his spellcasting. It makes sense. He's not in his right mind right now. So
now is he losing that spell if he fails?
Yeah, he lost it.
Okay.
He can only reattempt it once. That is unless he just keeps damaging himself over and over again, but he's not going to do that.
Yes.
All right, so he's going to make 2 attacks towards you, Mullia. Oh my god.
Oof.
So the first one is a nat 20, so that's 15 damage total, and you're going to have to make me a charisma check.
All right. My charisma is terrible, but here we go.
No.
It's terrible.
No. Oh no.
All right,
Not the dumb stat.
So you are prone until the end of your next turn. As you feel dark magic flood through you, you get these like sort of like flashing images of like a snarling wolf in your head, and just the pure fright and dominance of the Hound King standing before you will have you prone until the end of your next turn.
Holy crap!
Alrighty.
That is all he can do for his turn.
How much damage did you take total?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, the second strike missed, but the first one I think stabbed you straight through the stomach.
Might
that
have
sort
to
of thing.
spend the spell scroll here on my next turn.
The zombie is gonna
I,
make.
I, I still have 20 hit points because I was at 35 with the
Oh, you're at
extra
35.
points.
Okay,
Yeah.
20 hit points. Sorry,
35.
I have to adjust because I know the tokens weren't updated for when you guys leveled up. Or
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to update them. Is what I mean. Um, but yeah, so the zombies are just gonna make some attacks towards Cowan here.
They cannot.
He's flying. That's right. He did
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
you're right. You are currently
He's
flying
fine.
in the air.
Captain Knuckles right there, though.
Captain Knuckle, yeah, they will attack Captain Knuckle.
Come on.
Let's see them hit above a 17. Oh, holy crap. Holy crap.
Both of them got
said
a
that.
21. I don't know how.
Double 21s. That's
Should have
crazy.
said that. Oh
That's
my god.
crazy.
One of them bites Captain Knuckle like in his like in his trapezius, like the part like the muscle in the between the shoulder and the neck, and the other one kind of like claws at like an exposed section of his arm. So that's 6
no.
total damage to Captain Knuckle.
He's down to 10.
And that is the end of the villain's turn.
You guys let me know when I should bust this roll out, because it's a one-time thing. And you better save all your luck tokens for that, because I'm gonna have to make sure I cast it.
I'm just telling you, shit is gonna get worse. This shit is about to get buck nasty.
How long
in a
can
little
you
bit.
fly for?
3 rounds. So I've got
Okay.
this will be my second round.
Okay. I still have some stuff, but it's mostly offensive.
It's you guys' turn now.
Let me go. I'll go first. I'm gonna have Captain Knuckle start bashing these zombies. He's gonna try to just kill them outright, so he's gonna attack one until it dies.
Sorry.
I guess if they're minion rules,
That's a crit.
instant kill. All right. He pretty sure he
Oh,
kills
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Second attack, 11 to hit. So he's like, guys, the first flail, just like the momentum of it just completely explodes the skull, I imagine, on the first zombie. And then, like, I think for flavor, it'd be cool if he shield bashes the other one. Just slams the shield into its face. He then sees the Hound King, and I'll ask you, Jonathan, would Captain Knuckle charge the Hound King in this scenario, even
For
though
sure,
he's
yeah.
injured? Okay, so he'll start like kind of running down the wall, the broken wall here, jumps down into the water, and then he starts like sprinting towards the Hound King, and then I don't know what Captain Knuckle would say charging him. He would probably say some like Marvel taunt.
Oh
some
no,
Marvel
not really. I
movie
think
taunt.
he's an orc. Like he's an orc. They don't talk when it's time to
Okay,
battle. He's roaring. It's like primal roaring. Yeah, just like this bassy. Yeah.
Do you guys want me to use the spell scroll now, or do you want me to save it? Because one person hasn't even been hit yet. I haven't been hit yet either.
Me neither. I would say wait for Calvin's flight to run out, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I could wait. Yeah.
In that case,
He may or may not have some use for that in the future for this battle.
I'm assuming a spell that I have is not going to work on the Hound King. So what I will do instead is
Before you assume, what is it?
a command. I don't even know what I would command him to do, to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna charge down the stairs now, and I'm gonna like step over Mullia, and I'm gonna get in between Mullia and the Hound King, and I just have my shield up, and I will doing a lot of prep. I think I'm just gonna attack him. Are you scared I'm gonna die, or did you have a plan?
Don't do it for Mullia. She may have a way out.
Oh, but Brother Anton would do it. He's just gonna try to lunge with his spear. Thinking of Findal here, He's just going to try to launch with his spear for a 15. I don't know if that hits or not.
15 hits, yeah. That just hits his AC.
Nice.
Attaboy.
Yeah, it gets in front of Mullia and he launches his spear forward for 3 damage, just pierces into his big muscly pec. Probably doesn't even flinch from the damage, but...
No, this is perfect timing. So you guys have dealt a fair amount of damage. Cowan's the Pillar of Fire dealt like a hefty blow to him. So this is the triggering of the second phase of this encounter.
Oh boy.
As you stab into him with your spear, you see he starts like kind of like trying to like mumble something like in common, just like regular speech and stuff, but his speech devolves into just this guttural snarling as this black like goo it starts like seeping from like the various wounds in his body and everything. It's just that necromantic sludge that he's juiced himself up with. So he's turned into this hulking werewolf standing before you.
My eyes go wide as he gets bigger, and I try to steel myself. I have my shield in front of me. My spear's like over the shield as I'm like, tussling with him as he gets bigger.
His AC does lower because he like literally like breaks out of his armor with how large he gets. He's like at least like 12 to 13 feet tall at this point.
Nice. I have a ton of hit points, so I need to, in reality, I need to use some of my HP as a resource here anyways.
I think is that everybody who hasn't gone?
Fisk, the guard Drake. I don't think everybody. Everybody else has it.
Okay.
It was just me and Captain Knuckle that one, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm down, S.O.C.K.
Mullia
hasn't. So eager to kill us.
Yeah, I don't think I've gone yet. So I have a question. The Raskadai can do the smoke step, right? Mm-hmm. And she's immobile now, which means she cannot do any actions. But this is a thing that does not use an action. It's a mental thing. Can she still do it, or? She's still is this something she's not able to do?
You're talking about your smoke step? Yeah, no, it doesn't take an action.
But she's prone. Can she still like physically use her do a smoke step? Okay, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, but
slippery.
I know, right? Everyone is here. She doesn't want to leave them, but she's also prone and.
How long are you like that?
Just for one round.
Oh, this
just until the end of the round.
Okay. She's not going to do it. She's going to stay there. And I guess that's all she can do. But
I have an idea for you, Mullia.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You could do a smoke step into the air behind him and stab it in the back. Do like a plunge attack.
I can't because I have no action right now. I'm prone.
No, you're just prone.
Oh, no, you're just prone. Your movement speed is halved.
Laying on the ground.
Attack around.
I should have explained
too,
that,
I guess.
Oh, I thought I was like immobilized.
Yeah, I should have explained
like
that.
On your knees, right? It was a charisma check, so is it like a mental thing that's happening?
Yeah, it's a mental thing that forces until the end. Basically, until the end of this turn
or something.
Until the end of your turn, you're prone. But all that is basically enemies have advantage on attacks against you, and then your movement speed is halved.
Basically, your legs give out underneath you because you're scared or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would do that then. I would jump behind him in a smoke step and then try to do a surprise attack on him. I'm going to use my Infernal Chain of Annihilation, who's been whispering at me all this time. And here goes. I don't think an 11 hits.
An 11 just hits now that he's in his second phase. He's a lot like bulkier and easier to hit.
So I think it's 6 and 4 damage, right? Is that right? Or I forget how it reads.
That's 10 damage total, yeah.
Damage, yeah.
Well, you would have activated the flames, I imagine, by this point.
Yes, of course,
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what the 4 damage is for, as you see on like a little list right there.
I go, and I smoke step there, but then I can
double
only,
max. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can only move a little bit, so I crawl my way back here.
Nice.
Away. Yeah, and then Ashat, of course, will step forward, and he will use his razor chain because he's been doing really badly with the longbow. So
He's got a razor chain?
He
Yeah, he has
does.
a razor chain as well.
Whoa.
He's gonna try
These guys
that.
are like
Hey,
professional crawlers or something.
yeah, he's got 2 damage. So,
2 damage, yeah.
and that's my turn.
All
It'd
right.
be cool if he like
cool.
leaves it stuck in him, like he's like trying to wrangle him or something, just for flavor.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna have the guard drake do bite attacks.
Wow.
Holy crap.
All right.
Does a
Sorry,
12 or 14 hit?
Let me see here. So the 14 hits. The 12 misses.
Pounding.
Yeah, so it sinks its fangs further into his body. This thing is something that rhymes with 2 health left.
Oh boy. Okay.
You guys have been fucking up these enemies so far using some pretty good tactics, so I can't really complain, to be quite honest.
All right. Heidi's gonna attack the Gravehound as well. Oh no, hold on. Calvin has to do something too, right?
Yeah, he'll just he's gonna stay high in the air, in safety, and once again call down a lightning strike of fire upon the Hound King, and I have advantage for this.
Baba
my
Booey.
gosh. I'm gonna use a luck token.
This is your last one, I think.
No, I've got one more.
You have another? You had 4?
I had
Didn't you
4. I
use
had one from the last session.
Oh, I had one from the last session. I thought we could only hold 3 though.
Oh, is that a thing? I don't know.
I think so. Unless it's up to Jonathan.
It is okay. So technically, it is 3 max. However, that is probably my blunder. So I mean,
I had one from last session too, so I technically have 2 left. Then that's
okay. I would just say
tokens not even
they
carry
can't
over
go
to the next
past.
session.
They can't go past 3 for this one. I do kind of have to set that because otherwise it becomes luck token central.
right.
But, well, this is my last one, so
I can give you more as long as I succeed my spellcasting check on it.
cool.
Same.
Well, I succeeded on this one, so 2d6 of fire.
Oh,
Max damage.
Gosh, dude,
damage.
y'all have been
Yeah.
fucking going crazy.
You might have to pet out his HP.
For a moment, if
They're gonna
anybody's
kill
looking,
the boss in 1 round. Good. I have to add more HP.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Internal
for a
enemy
moment,
monologue.
I like to think that the spirit of the wand, the angel, like for a moment, his visage overlays my own as I call this fire from the heavens down.
Yeah, it slams into him, and yeah, you guys, I think momentarily go deaf for a couple of seconds just from the scream of pain from just his undead form, rebuking the holy fire.
That's cool.
Who else is next?
Anton,
Right.
finish him!
Heidi and Fenriken are gonna be up as well. Heidi's just gonna attack the Gravehound to keep her own skin. Let's see. Does a 12 hit him?
12.
I don't think so.
Were you're in the Gravehound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the 12 doesn't hit. No.
All right, that's cool. Doesn't really matter. She only gets 1 attack, I assume. Wait, hold on. Doesn't she get advantage on her attacks?
No, she deals double damage.
Only double damage, right? All right,
Yeah.
cool. Never mind then. Flinriken's gonna do his. So, last time he was doing his thing, he like turned invisible and was moving. Does he get to do 2 checks for his ritual?
It's an action to do like a check for the ritual.
All right,
specifically, yeah.
cool. Because he's like sitting there and doing nothing the whole time. That's why I'm asking.
Mhm.
All right, he's gonna do his check then. Can he move
Yeah.
while doing the ritual? All right, cool.
I don't want to make it seem like you just have to like T-pose the entire time and just not.
That's
do
what I
anything
was
with this stuff,
thinking.
yeah.
That's where I was thinking, like, if he gives up his movement instead.
Lindgren's model isn't meant to hold a book either, so he is actually.
Yeah,
just
I'll let you use up your movement
book
for that.
is
This
just
is the
floating.
final boss for the campaign, so you want to send things out with a bang and stuff.
Alright, so I use my movement to do it as well. Alright, so that's a 20, so that's another success. And I'm gonna use a luck token on that one, so I only have one left. And that's a success, so I get his true name.
Okay, all right. Let me see here.
What's his true name? And another thing.
Kilgore Slaymame.
If I yell out his true name, the others get the true name as well, right?
Indeed.
And does having the true name, because it gives you power on other beings, would that be enough for Brother Anton to be able to cast command on the Hound King?
Yeah, he never confirmed that it didn't work, but I was just assuming because he's a boss, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm only gonna say no because of the magnitude. Like the only reason why
it's
you guys
only
are...
a one-word command. Yeah. And like he only does it for my focus duration. So it's not like I tell him to do something and he just like ally and then like he just
this would be like
ally.
This would be the equivalent of like like when you're like fighting something like an Archfey or something like that. He's not that powerful, but he's like he's closer to that. So it's like this is an elite enemy, that sort of thing. It's like
I know what type of creature he is.
He would be an undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what's his true name?
I don't have like an official.
Kilgore Slaymame.
I don't think that. I think the way that true names work, at least in my perspective,
it's
is that
like metaphysical or something.
Yeah, it's
like
metaphysical.
That.
So it's like you understand a word that you can't really put into like language, but you shout it out, and like that's like something you.
All right.
Just say something in German. We won't know what you said, anyways. And then that's his true name.
Schmetterling. Eichhörnchen. There you go.
You shout out his true name, so you guys will have advantage on attacking the Hound King for the rest of this.
It's Eichhörnchen. There you go.
That sounds Japanese.
No, it's squirrel. I can't pronounce that word. Squirrel. Fucking
squirrel.
Fucking tree rats. You know what I mean.
That's
squirrel.
That's everybody, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Burp didn't go.
Burp is just gonna
mind his own business.
He could heal Calvin because he's at 2 HP.
Yeah, I was just gonna have him do that. He would have to hop over to since Calvin's in the air.
It's me. I am Burp.
Dust.
I was waiting for Burp to get just splattered against the ground.
No, he's not getting involved in melee. He's not a skirmisher or anything like that. So Calvin, you get 3 temp HP.
I think he said BRB, but I don't know if he's back or not.
I think he is because I just saw him updated. Okay, so we're gonna roll a d6.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Thank you.
It's all good. You guys want me to keep rolling it? I keep rolling once.
Go ahead.
So I don't think you want me to.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll roll it. Oh God,
I re-roll
again.
Come on, Anthony. 6.
Another 3.
Oh, 5.
No. That sucks.
Okay, so
I'm ready for it.
Shit's about to start getting wild. Okay, so he's gonna make 3 attacks at you, Brother Anton.
I've been waiting for this moment the whole campaign. He's shield up. He's ready. What round is it, by the way?
It is
round 7.
round 5.
Okay, I still have my Shield of Faith up.
So how many of those hit? I think only the 19 hits
8,
you.
14,
that's 8
19.
damage. Make me a Constitution check.
Oh God, that's not good. That's what I sacrificed to get the luck tokens. 1d20. It's just a flat d20. 4.
Oh my goodness.
The Hound King brings this massive fist that's like literally the size of your almost the size of your torso at this point, and slams it into your sternum. Roll me a d20 to see which one of the enduring wounds you get.
Natural 20.
Oh, that one's you get
Probably bad.
nothing.
You have
Oh,
advantage
that-
on
the-
your next attack.
Nice.
So yeah, it's somehow like the
Saint Taragnus is with me.
yeah, you get the wind knocked out of you, but you somehow are able to what's it called? Like it gives you an adrenaline boost
Persevere.
essentially.
42 minus 8 is 34.
Oh, let me roll for this real quick. He regenerates in this phase. That's the only reason I'm rolling.
Ah, nice.
But all he's gonna do is probably
He uppercut you, so you went straight up in the air, and
Yeah.
you're falling on top of him. That's why you have advantage.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna do for his turn.
Be like
All right.
Levi and just turn into a buzzsaw.
It's you guys. Wait, no, I have to do the enemy's turn. So Gravehound is just gonna I forgot that, but I'm not gonna worry about the Guard Drake and Heidi having to do the charisma check thing. It doesn't matter as much for NPCs for ability score damage. Let me see here. So he's just gonna make 1 is gonna be for the Guard Drake, and 2 is for Heidi.
All right.
2 is for us, so
Go
that's gonna
ahead.
be a claw attack, and a bite attack at Heidi. And that one, so she gets a free attack on him.
Cool. Come
And
on,
then a
Heidi.
claw
Oh,
That's a
against-
21. I think he dies.
misses. Yeah, she's this Gravehound lurches toward her and is literally about to like try to bite her throat, but Heidi just uses her spear to literally like let the Gravehound's momentum do the work for her. So she impales this Gravehound through the heart with her spear,
Woo!
let's
and it
go.
falls dead.
Nice.
Our
All
little
right.
leper.
This Gravehound's in the grave, is what Heisey says.
I don't think so. This isn't the
This
fucking
is how it
SCU.
goes to the grave.
That was
You guys can
really
go
funny.
ahead.
Does it melt away like a Resident Evil bad guy?
It doesn't melt away, but you do see its form, or Heidi and the Guard Drake see its form start to decay and rot as like the necromantic sludge
To turn
that
on
isn't keeping it.
the theme of Gandalf falling down the bridge of Khazad Doom for this part of the fight, 'cause it's the second phase.
Yeah.
You
Who else is
obviously
going?
can't because you're posting this on YouTube, but it's our turn now? Or
Yeah,
was that the bad guy's turn?
the bad guys just went. It's you guys' turn now.
Do you guys want me to go?
Go ahead.
Since he just
Do your worst.
slammed into me. And this is I get advantage on my next action.
You have the true name. You get advantage on his
Oh, I'd
attacks
have it no
anyways.
matter what.
Florida
Okay.
kick him into the pit,
Yeah.
dude.
That's gonna be like a DC fucking 20
Gonna
strength check to try to
assume
knock
that
him.
turn undead's not gonna do anything here because he's a boss, and I'm gonna assume command isn't gonna do anything, so I can't really use those. Yeah, I mean, fuck, I'm killing my action economy by doing this.
Just do it.
I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon. If I lose this, it's not a huge deal. I'm gonna try to cast Holy Weapon to give myself an extra 1 to attack and damage rolls because I'm really bad with my spear otherwise. 15 succeeds. I needed to beat an 11. So I as Calwyn calls down like the pillars of light, I raise my spear to the heavens and it absorbs some of that light, and now the spearhead is glowing with like this Gandalf style, like just pure white radiance that the tip of my spear. And I just that's my action, unfortunately, but you know, it'll set up for later. And then Captain Knuckle. Actually, I retract that. I grab Captain Knuckle and I enhance his flail, if you'll allow me to do that instead.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense for what you're trying to do.
I call down. I say like, Captain Knuckle, now with the power of Saint Taragnus, kill this fiend! And I bless his flail, so his flail now has +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
And advantage.
And advantage. So how do I roll at advantage?
Just roll twice.
Attack? I mean, I could just use it twice, I guess.
Yeah. There's a
so
button for it, but it's
first
it's
attack, and it'd be a 19, and that would be 5 damage. And then the second attack would be, I think that would miss.
11
12.
hits.
11 hits, yeah.
Oh, it would be 12 because he has a +1.
Yeah.
So he dealt 11 damage total because of
Nice.
the extra +1 on his attacks and damage. His flail is glowing, and that lasts for 5 rounds. So whatever round it is, and 5 rounds it'll be out. But buff the NPC that can attack more than me. I guess that's metagaming, but I don't know.
No, I mean, it's you guys working together to try to do this, so that makes sense.
It's not really metagaming.
It's not. You know that he's stronger.
I know that you have more action economy than me. I say that in character. No, I don't. I do that, and then for flavor, I'm still lunging my spear at him, and I'm shield bashing him, and I'm trying to keep his attention on me. As I'm spitting at him and just shouting at him. My hair is starting to get really frizzy and messy with sweat, and that's my turn for my characters. Still have my healing spell when we need it.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Colwyn will wait for a moment when Anton is fighting for during the bout of him, jumping in, striking, jumping back out. He'll wait for him to jump back out, and then use Flame Strike one last time from the sky.
You only cast that so many times.
That's exceeds.
Only as long as his wings go, I think.
I
That's
get
right.
advantage.
3 rounds.
I get advantage for casting it while I have my wings out.
But you can cast it otherwise still.
Yeah.
You can cast it otherwise until obviously the
until you
wizard
fail.
rules.
I just know that I'm gonna fail
until you
next
fail.
time,
Yeah.
so.
You get advantage anyways now because you got the true name. Don't forget that, guys. Come on.
That's right.
Oh, good point.
He doesn't have anything. It would be too late now, obviously, but he doesn't have anything that says if we target him, our spells are this DC to cast.
No, he doesn't have anything like that. He's in his brute sort of phase right now.
Oh, but there's potentially another phase. 8 damage.
This is not my final form.
You can't hear it, but the glamdring music is popping right now.
This time, Colwyn flies directly over from the sky to the Hound King and just points the wand down, and the eye inside the wand glows like bright holy fire, like a radiant Sauron's eye, as the flame just strikes out with an intense fury, and then he's just gonna.
That was for Fendel.
Yeah, for Findal, yeah. And he'll fly over and land up here on this this archway where he can stay safe. Huh?
He would stay safe. However, what you didn't see was the other Gravehound that was hiding up.
No, he doesn't have any more. There's gonna be some more. There's gonna be some stuff that happens at the end of the round, but I mean, there's not any more Gravehounds. No.
Don't you lie to us.
No, you only have one
Gravehounds.
Gravehound.
It's Hound Graves that come out and attack you instead.
Who else is going?
Hound King's partner. I'll go. I'm right by there. Yeah, because my razor chain is still aflame. I'll take a step forward and
You're
attack.
up now.
Yeah, attack it with the razor chain. Hopefully that works. I think I get advantage, right?
You get advantage, so you can still crit.
Because you know its true name. You know its true name.
Yeah.
So that is 6 damage.
6 damage, yeah. So yeah, 6 damage, but does that... I don't know if it took the... Oh, I hit the wrong razor chain. Sorry.
You just roll a
only-
d4.
Yeah, I'll roll a d4. Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Oh,
Seven
God.
damage. Hey, it's still one more.
No.
take a step back.
Dungeon mastery.
Yeah. And then Walt will shoot. Walt will also use the razor. Oh, that was Walt, actually. I rolled on the wrong. I rolled on the wrong.
Yeah, I was
character.
wondering what the. I mean, you still would have hit either way because your bonus is higher.
Yeah. So
now you just have to roll Walt again.
I'll roll Walt again for the razor chain. Yep.
Walter.
There you go.
Walter Ash.
Walter gets 4 damage.
Ashminium Atticus.
And those are my 2 characters.
Fiskin Minor. That's his full name.
Yeah,
as he hits, he goes.
Yeah, I don't think he's not Pokemon. No,
Walton Fishkin Minor.
Yeah, he rakes the. You guys rake the razor chain along the Hound King's back, and he's just pouring with this necrotic blood right now.
Cool.
That's cool. Well, time for Flinderkin and Heidi to do some shit. Heidi's she's gonna climb up here on this little broken bridge. She's gonna start pelting this guy with crossbow bolts. So she's gonna just shoot at him with advantage and deal 6 damage.
6 damage.
Since she still has rage.
Yeah, she still has the rage active. I was just checking how many rounds it had been.
I'm counting. This is her 4th, so she's got rage for 1 more round.
All right.
And
sinks into him. You guys are doing some hefty shit.
And Frinderkin is gonna jump down here, basically like move down here, stay within near, and he's gonna do one of his pseudopod attacks out of his invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
And that's +2. 1d20 plus. That's 9. Come on, net 20. No net 20, but he's gonna do 1d8 plus 4 damage. And he's gonna turn visible.
4 damage.
That breaks his invisibility. Yes.
Alright. Yeah, you lash at him with your tendril, and you guys are fucking him up right now.
Don't worry, I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Love to see it. I think that's everybody, right?
Burp didn't do anything.
Okay.
Or did the guard Drake didn't do anything either, right?
No, he didn't actually.
Oh, my bad. I think he'll just stick with Heidi for the moment.
Okay.
I don't think he can get there in time to attack. And there's no other enemies, right?
No, well, I mean, in a second, but yeah. Not in the immediate sense, no. I'm just gonna have Bert do the confounding tune. Trying to quicken it because I know it's getting late. Alright, so that's gonna be 3 damage to the Hound King. He's gonna use the thing of doing 1d4 damage, and then he's going to reduce his next attack roll ability check by 3 as well. As the Fey magic is kind of discombobulating him. Alright, let me see here. So I think that's the end of the round, right?
I think we won initiative, so it would be...
It's a new initiative now, yeah. Mm-hmm. I had 1 initiative for that round that we just finished.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's why you see it's like 5 and 3 for the 5 for the villains, 3 for the crawlers. You guys have gone after.
Okay.
It's just a lot that happened, but I'm about to describe something that happens at the end of the round. I got a 5.
Oh god. Hold on. Probably gonna roll a... Oh, I got a 6.
Nice.
Beat you.
All that happens is not really anything crazy. It's just He's nearing the end of his hit points for the second phase, so it's just at the end of the rounds he's going to be spawning some wereghouls.
Hey, where did you get this idea from?
I have no idea. Maybe some sort of traumatic session that he only rolls one. It's thematic that like this is going as well as it is for you guys. But
Are they like
wild.
just? Are they just like appearing? Out
Yeah,
of,
he's
like,
he's exuding
black smoke or something.
Yeah, I was about to describe the necrotic blood that's seeping from his body. I think you see hands, clawed fingers clawing at the blood and like lapping at it from underneath the ground. You see crawling from underneath the ground, like rising from a grave, so to speak, is a wereghoul, just this wolfman ghoul crawl out of the ground.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys
So now
go
it's
first.
our turn.
Again.
Fast as usual.
God. Well, I could use command now. Can I actually do something with it? In theory, as long as Jonathan doesn't cuck me. I'm gonna invoke Saint Charagnus, and I'm going to, because my spear attacks aren't the best things, so I'm gonna try to do everything I can before I resort to just using my spear. Even though I did hit him earlier, but my attack mods are only +1, so I'm gonna attempt to command that wereghoul that just spawned, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do what I did with Findal, and I'm gonna say, kill, and I'm gonna shout and attempt to get it to attack its master with a 23.
Nice.
23, nice. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing for its next turn.
And that's a focus, so he continues to do that as long as I keep focus up. And then Captain Knuckle will he will then do his thing here. He has advantage. Oh god, what did I just do? I don't know how to do double rolls. I'm trying to see if there's any button to hit that rolls twice. I'm just gonna roll twice. Alright, so the first attack, he has advantage, so he didn't critically fail. That would be a 10 because he has a +1. He misses on the first attack. The second attack, is that a natural 20 or 20 total?
No, that's just a 20. That's a 16
total.
+4.
Okay, so that would be 8 damage from the extra plus from my holy weapon spell.
Okay, all right.
So he hits the Hound King for 8 damage. And that's it.
Oh boy, he's not surviving, so I don't think so. I don't think he's surviving for another round and a half for sure. We're in the home stretch of this for sure.
That's me. I can't do anything else.
Alright, cool.
I could try to hit him one more time.
Go ahead.
All right.
Do it.
I can give you my luck token.
That's true.
He doesn't need it. He's got advantage anyways.
Oh, that's right. Because of the true name.
Well, fucking take my luck token then.
Are you sure?
I don't need it anymore. I got my thing off I wanted.
Oh, Mullia, give him a luck token.
What the fudge?
You have one of mine.
Burn all our luck tokens.
There we go. 18.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Oh, that's all the bad luck.
Yeah, you're still rolling high for damage, though. You've rolled a 6 every time you.
Yeah, you guys have rolled and they have had some insane rolls today. This is a classic boss fight for me where I'm just rolling shit the entire time.
I mean, we're also abusing luck tokens.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's all good. You did your steps to get to this point to have these advantages, so it's fine. Yeah, so the holy fire like slams down into him once more, and he's wobbly on his on all fours right now.
Damn.
He is. Colwyn is like, yeah, it hurt so bad right there in the beginning, and he's just like desperately slinging out these spells, kind of like Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist when he's fighting Envy, and he's just like screaming as he's just.
I get that reference.
Thank you.
I don't
I
get that
appreciate
reference. I've never seen that anime.
it.
Ooh, what?
But yes, that's 9 damage. Who else is going?
I'll go next.
I don't mean to skip you guys' stuff. I know it's
Yeah,
getting late,
don't
so
worry
I
about
didn't
it.
want to.
Heidi's gonna shoot at the Hound King.
Heidi.
That's a 22, 4, that's 8 damage.
8 damage.
Is it because of the ring?
That's
double.
yeah, that's the ring.
The ring is doubling it from
but
Randy
that's the
Nogger.
last round of rage. So she's out of rage now.
Oh.
And now Flinderkin will move up. And he's gonna pull out one other ace out of his hole. He's gonna... yeah, the ace in the hole. He's gonna pull out the bag that he previously filled 2 sessions ago with all those flashbang pebbles, and he's just gonna open it, hold it towards the Hound King's face, and rustle it like with his forearms, like smack them all together, and try to basically flashbang his ass.
Now that would blind everybody within this area too. If you're okay with everybody having to roll that con check.
No, I mean
if it's
he's
worth it.
gonna stand right in front of him and like just hold basically the opening of the bag towards the Hound King, like in a cone, like pointed at his face because it's a bag, right?
Rule of cool, I'll allow it. The light should still go everywhere,
Through the
but it's all
bag.
good.
All right.
Should at least hit Ash Hat and Mullia.
I
No,
mean,
it's
I
fine.
would argue
We're in
the
the-
Hound King is so large that he
final
blocks
stretch.
the light.
Yeah, we're in the final stretch for it, so it's fine. He's gonna have to make a.
What if it's like a nuke and it's so bright that it goes through his body, and you see his skeletal
Skeleton.
structure? Yeah, that's so bright it blinds
Oh, shucks.
Fisk and Mullia.
Get an X-ray.
It's a 4. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will say
He's
he is
blinded.
blinded. Yeah.
We can't see his health, so for all we know, he could have 100 health left.
No, he doesn't have 100
Yeah.
health. He's not even close.
He's
to
got
it.
99.
He's got 300 health left.
Not even close.
That's
He
it.
has
I don't
1,000.
think he's surviving another round or two.
Oh man.
There's an item that's similar. That would be the item.
Is there
that's
attacks that he
pistol
hasn't
fight.
used yet?
Technically,
Or have
yeah,
we
but
seen everything basically?
I've been trying to play him realistically of him being enraged, so I haven't used one thing, but he doesn't have a whole bunch in this phase because he's just brute force at this point, so he only has one
Right.
thing.
Right.
I guess I haven't gone yet, right? Is that me? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ashhat is going to again use the razor chain.
Razor chain.
I think.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got.
4 damage total.
He's got 1 damage. I think we go with the higher one, right?
Oh, that's an advantage. That's right. I thought it was 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah. So 1 damage. Mullia is going to
I think he
use
gets
her
2
last-
attacks.
Does he?
Does? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Well,
2
then the
razor
Hound-
chain or 1 longbow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wow, cool.
Well, then the Hound King's dead.
That's
it's
a
fine,
so
guys.
nice. That's a so nice.
Mullia's going to use her last smoke step to jump to surprise him, do a surprise attack, and she's going to use the infernal chain of annihilation. That is a
Thank the
failure,
gods.
but luckily she has a
Advantage.
yeah.
Have
advantage.
2.
Come
Oh,
on.
that's right. You have advantage.
Oh my goodness!
You
do
have
I-
luck still, or you could
I'll
save
use-
it
I'll-
for the
I'll use
spells
my-
still.
I'll use my luck here.
You have 1 more after this.
Yes.
Keeping up with everybody, make sure nobody's cheating.
So 5. So the thing is, if it's a surprise attack, she has double damage. So that'll be 14 damage.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
god,
He is
dude.
technically blinded too. So what? What?
Yeah, he's gonna be cooked. I don't think he's surviving that
No.
past the.
He has like a
Jump back.
he has like a death's door thing where whenever he would hit 0, he goes to 1 instead.
I mean, he's not
Does
dead. He's not
180
dead, but
damage.
he's I can't predict how long he's gonna last, but I can't really say that he's gonna survive another turn from you guys or another round from you guys.
Oh, shut up, Jonathan. We all know you have a phase 3 for this monster.
No, I don't. I believe in rewarding players for doing the right thing leading up to the stuff. So I mean,
I don't
reward us with phase 3.
I don't think
just make some shit.
Do you guys have time to stay up for phase 3 if I did do one? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think it is a good point to end it with.
It's 12:48, huh?
The Fae comes out of nowhere and starts attacking you.
Now we have to fight the hags.
No, that's not gonna happen. Is that everybody that has gone?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
For what probably will be his last round.
Man.
He's trying to kill someone.
Now remember, the werewolf has to attack him.
Yeah, the werewolves. I'm gonna have the werewolf attack him first.
How would I like to do this?
That's gonna be so anticlimactic.
Okay, Jonathan, ask yourself, how would you like to do this?
12 does hit. I'm going to reason I don't think he can be paralyzed by ghoul's poison, considering he is a ghoul.
Yeah,
it would be so funny.
He's undead though, so like he has nothing that would allow him to be stunned.
Okay, so the Hound King is just going to fucking. Oh boy. Don't
forget he's blinded.
Well, everybody's bunched up, so everybody just make me a dexterity check. He's gonna raise a giant
pillar of wrath.
He's gonna raise a giant clawed paw and slam it onto the ground.
I'm really bad at dexterity. Well, not terribly bad, but I have a -1. I roll a 20.
Well, that's crazy.
That happens a lot in Shadowdark with me for whatever reason. I roll really high on the stats that I'm horrible at. And then I'll roll really bad with everything else that I'm good at.
Alright, 16. Who else? So that's a...
Mullia did not make it, neither did Ashat.
Alrighty.
8, 7, 19. 8, 7, 20.
Who hasn't made it? I think just Captain Knuckle.
Wait, Captain Knuckle. Or did you roll for him already?
Oh, no, you can roll for him.
I didn't. What is his dexterity? I'm assuming it's bad because he has plate armor on. Let's see here. Oh, I can just roll it. Does he have disadvantage because he has plate armor on?
No, he doesn't have disadvantage.
I'm trying to give you everything. I'm throwing you a bone as the player.
I don't really think he, it's all good. So, everybody who failed, you take the full amount.
Oh no.
What was the DC?
DC 15.
Alright, cool, I succeed.
Alright, so
DC 15. 17.
Yeah, it's DC 25. I'm joking. So, alrighty. Feels wrong to roll this. It's fine. It's fine.
Roll for damage. Come on.
I haven't used epic level bosses before, so I feel wrong using this. But
don't be a pussy.
He stomps on the ground, and the shockwave passes over.
Oh man.
So everybody who failed, you take the full amount of 25. If you succeeded, it was half of 25.
Knuckle. Captain Knuckle takes 25 damage.
If you succeeded, that's 13 damage.
I'm down.
13
Both
damage.
my characters are down, yeah.
Sure, Flinderkin will take the 13 damage.
I got a 21.
That's
oh
bad.
my god, Captain Knuckle.
Okay, so...
Negative...
15.
Yeah, I'm about to describe in a second. I think that's Ashat failed, right?
Yeah, both Ashat and Mullia fell.
Okay.
Shannon dies too. Or he goes to 0 at least.
Well, no, these are NPCs, so they don't have the
right. They just go. They cross over. What's like the?
I mean, he's about to die. The Hound King has something that rhymes with 7 health left. That's what I said. I don't think he's surviving another round with you guys.
Captain Knuckle had to go to a farm.
Okay, so I think that's that's
Anthony, now's
everybody.
the time for that scroll.
The werewolf is
Yeah.
also gonna need
He had to
to.
go to a farm where he'll be happy with a lot of space to run around.
I think
Let
the
me
werewolf
see.
just dies.
Yeah, the werewolf
Yeah.
actually
Oh, that's
died
right.
automatically. Yeah, no, you're right. So the Hound King raises a clawed paw and slams it onto the ground. A shockwave so loud it deafens you. It's almost like being next to like a jet engine going off, that sort of thing.
What's a jet engine?
Yeah.
It's like a
Captain
very
Knuckle-
loud windmill.
It's
Captain
a
Knuckle
volcano
is-
erupting.
Captain Knuckle is sent flying backwards, and you see he is
No.
impaled on a jagged rock behind him through the chest. Ash Hat Fisk, still distraught over Brother Adrin's death, is just not able to. He makes the fatal mistake of losing concentration in the middle of a fight, and as the shockwave passes over him, I think it more so the shockwave does damage to his internal organs. So he falls down. You see right next to you, Mullia, like, you're like barely conscious, that sort of thing, and you can see there's just blood seeping out of his ears. That is all the Hound King can do for his turn.
Damn.
I would do the werewolf
Did
thing,
Burp
but
die too?
I feel like that's unnecessary.
The werewolf just dies.
Did Burp die?
No, I
Burp's
think
fine.
he's far enough.
Damn! No.
Damn.
Of all the
I wish he
NPCs. No. Is it our turn or are we re-rolling initiative?
Real initiative. Sorry, I'm like
You could kill everybody if we fail.
He can't do that again. That's why I was so hesitant
okay.
on doing it.
That's his Omega move.
Yeah,
We go again.
Damn.
you guys are probably going to take him out. But yeah, Captain Knuckle is no more, along with Ash Hat Fisk. They have died valiantly in battle. But it is your turn.
I'm gonna say my ears are ringing and I don't see like that happen. Like I don't really know what's going on. My vision's really blurry, and I just lunge with my spear, instinctively. +1. I have advantage. 14. Is that a hit?
14 hits. He has 7
Five.
HP left. So how much damage is that?
4. I stab into his chest. I'll say I take both hands and I shove the spear into his sternum as I'm just shouting because I can't hear anything. I just have that ringing tinnitus sound in my ears as I'm coughing up blood from that huge hit that I took.
Alright, Fenrirkin will smack this guy. Let's see what he got. +5. That's an 18. Let's see. Come on, net 20? No, okay.
18 hits, yeah.
Yeah, it's... I think this guy's got... whatever. We'll see if I roll minimum damage.
You don't have to roll for your death
that's-
timer, Mullia, because I'm pretty sure this battle's going to be over.
Yeah, he's dead, I think.
You described to
8
me
damage.
how you fell. You
We should do
fell
a
the Hound
team
King.
killing blow on him.
Since
It's the final boss of the campaign, I feel like everybody should get the
Yeah, everybody
get a
describe
chance
your
somehow.
describe your final blows as you fell. This great undead lord.
I'll say maybe I initiate the killing blow by I impale him in the chest with my spear, and I shove him back so maybe he takes a few steps back and stumbles off his feet onto the ground. Maybe he trips. I don't want to make it seem like I'm overpowering him. It's more so he trips on something, and then maybe he falls to the ground as I'm holding him there. And then we'll ad-lib the killing blow with everybody.
Alright. Calvin, what do you do?
He just T-poses from up on the balcony.
Calvin?
Calvin?
Oh my god.
Calvin.
It's late, so he might be
The
asleep,
ledge.
to be quite honest.
He might be. The ledge collapsed with him on it.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen. It's all good. Yeah. So
alright.
I guess it would be.
Just you and me.
Yeah, it would just be
Just,
Flinderkin and Brother Anton. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright. And Fenrirkin would stab his pseudopod through the Hound King's chest and lean in and say, "Back to the kennel, dog."
Nice.
As the Hound King, as black blood seeps from his, also Calvin, just like a last check. We can't really hear you if you're saying something. Um,
That him
Oh,
as
that
the
sorry.
just sneezed.
mhm.
I was just coughing. Sorry.
Yep,
Oh.
you're all good.
Did you hear what we were saying earlier
About which part?
about killing him? We were
Oh,
we were trying to do a group killing blow on him,
I
and
was gonna
we
like
um,
let you
we
describe
were
how like what
waiting
was
for
your
you to do something, and then you just weren't answering us.
I'm sorry. I kind of drifted there for a moment.
That's
I
all
mean,
right. Understandable.
let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just do flame strike.
All right, you flame strike him while we both stab him, and he falls backwards. Flinderkin
Onto
insults him
Mullia.
onto Mullia's body. Mullia dies tragically.
No, that's not what happens. No,
No.
okay. Um, as the Hound King falls to his knees, his form starts to like shrink back down to his like his regular sort of state. He's kind of like delirious to himself. He's just like, the hound was loyal. The sun should have stood beside me, not against me. The hound built everything, kept them safe. So why? Was I truly such a terrible father? And he passes away.
And then my ears are still ringing. Um, as his body falls, I would probably see Mullia on the ground first and then rush to her. And with the healing salve that I never used,
Oh
um,
crap.
I pull that out and I I like use it to revive Mullia with 1 HP.
Hold on. Which healing salve did you
This
never
was this
use?
was from like
This is
the
earlier in the campaign
Centaurs, like
before
really early.
this is
All
before
right.
Flinderkin, yeah.
Somebody used it on, I think Mullia used it on Edred,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
use mine, so I'm using it now on Mullia.
Her eyes
I was hoping
open.
I'd get to use it.
She looks up at you. She's like, "What a way to wake up. Hello, Brother Anton."
He's dead.
Oh,
We've done it.
oh,
And I
well,
look around and I see Ash Hat laying there. And I help Mullia to their feet, and then I rush to Ash Hat and I like tap his cheek. I'm like, Ash Hat, Ash Hat. And I'm like, I open his eyelids and I is there like just blood pouring out of his nose or something?
Yeah, I think all of the soft tissue and stuff like that on his body, like eyes, that sort of thing, like the inner ear, are just like gushing blood just from the shockwave that like all transferred to his internal organs and stuff. His head lolls in your hands.
I I look down and I close my eyes. I let his body gently uh, fall to the ground, and then I like take his arms and I put them on his chest, and then I guess I would see Captain Knuckle impaled, and then I rush over there as well.
I think due to the nature of his wounds, Captain Oak was well beyond saving, obviously, but
Right.
I
Don't
think
worry, I
he
won't
you
do it
see
to you.
him I think you see him drifting. Uh and he just kind of he can't speak, but he makes eye contact with you guys as you walk up to him.
I just
Mm,
I just like kind of I understand we um non-vocally both understand that he is beyond saving, and
Yeah.
I place my hand on his chest, and then I just say like a prayer to Saint Taragnus, and I say essentially like, Lady of Light, please guide this one to you. He was a good man. He has repented for his sins. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, Flinderkin will talk to Captain Knuckles, even if he can't answer, and he would tell him, I guess this is the end of the road for you, but perhaps you will meet Brother Edrin on the other side.
He has a little bit of a smirk on his face. He looks like content with this. But when you say that perhaps you're going to go meet Brother Adrian, he shakes his head no. Flindrigan obviously doesn't know the
Ah,
full extent. Captain Knuckle
oh, it
knows
hurts.
Captain Knuckle knows he has committed horrors upon this world when he was a part of the Korath Scourge that can never be taken back. But he appears content, and he gives you a nod, Flindrigan. Um, but he makes eye contact with you, and you can tell the pleading look in his eyes is most likely about like Fort Fairhollow, that sort of thing.
All right. Well, Flinderkin's just gonna whisper into his ear. Or like, should I, what was it called? Crap, now I'm missing words.
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, basically. Should I put you out of your misery?
He shakes his head. You're kind of looking down at his chest. It's like gushing with blood. He has maybe a minute and a half.
All right.
Anton just kind of takes his one of his limp hands and he just kind of he holds it. He does what a priest does, and he awaits his passing, and he makes sure that he's not alone.
I think
Yeah.
unless anybody says anything,
No, Flinderkin will just do like a quick, I don't know, like the cross movement, but like for Ramlats or something like that. Like
Mhm.
some uh
Some
something that would.
blasphemous symbol.
Yeah, basically. Blasphemous for you, probably
Blasphemous
not for
for me.
Knuckles, because he's an orc.
That's right, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Captain Knuckles. Hmm?
Chronicler just takes out his book and writes down that Captain Knuckles died as a hero and was redeemed in the end.
What a sad ending, but it's very fitting, I guess, for his character.
Yeah.
He did pay for his crimes in the end.
He did.
Captain Knuckle spends his last moments gazing at each one of you. He looks down at his heavily scarred hands that have shed innocent blood, 10 times over and over again. And he dies with a content look on his face. As that happens, we wrap up this session and this adventure, this campaign, with sort of a wide shot going out towards the battle. Now that the Hound King has fallen, a lot of the minor undead have fallen, and the matron warriors outside. The tide of the battle turns and everything. And the camera goes further out past the shatter, past everything, and goes into that cold wind that we started this campaign with, this unnatural winter. And I think a final shot is, despite this freezing, frigid winter and everything, one singular flower stands on like a hill as a representation that life might persist. I hope everybody who's been listening has enjoyed this adventure. It feels really weird for me to for us to finish this and all that sort of stuff and everything. But
There's a thing of note. This is the first campaign I've ever finished. So
Same.
this is also the first canon event in the Seven Empires type setting that we're all collaborating.
This is the first
with and
campaign I've
everything.
ever finished. Period. Like through D&D and Shadowdark, I've never finished a campaign to its completion. So this is pretty cool.
Me neither.
Crazy.
The players face perils along the way, and they survive not for a lack of me trying to kill them, but if you do what you're supposed to do, perhaps you can survive in this grim world of the Seven Empires. And I think nothing else needs to be said. Peace out. Hey guys, what's up? It's the S.O.C K. I just wanted to put something at the end of this because this was a labor of love, or at least I think that's the word for it. But I put a lot of work into this adventure, so this is the first adventure slash campaign that I've actually finished in full. So I was really excited about that. And while the party still had to make the grim decision to ally with Granny Moggy and obviously pay the dark price associated with the three-headed hag Duchess, there will be more adventures in the future, and there will definitely be something involving her in the future at some point. So stay tuned for more adventures in the Seven Empires, and I really hope you guys enjoyed, like I said. And yeah, peace out.